Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back.
From the line, flying high. It's prime time. Coach Prime got the squad ready. Now it's our time. Boss in the black and gold, undefeated as the gold. Travis sounded like a Donnie's taking full control. Shooter in the pocket, throw it down for precision. Man, listen, every play, every snap, man, it's like a vision. We got talent in the trench.
Yo. We back, y'all. We back, and we don't know how to act. Now, look, I'm about to say something, y'all. Me and my man Promo here. Promo, you there, Promo?
Yeah, I'm here. What it is, chat? What it is?
All right, let me take this picture down real quick, because we about to get into this Shador, Shiloh, Coach Prime, the Sanders blackout. The Sanders blackout right now. We finna get into it. And they think we playing, Promo. They think we playing. And, you know, everybody in Colorado and the Sanders, what they say, the Primates or the fans or the supporters, however you want to call it, that they want to even think about the USL. What it is, UXL?
UFL?
Huh?
UXFL?
Yeah, United Football League. That. All right. So let's think about this logically, y'all. So Shador is going to lose a lot of money right now because he's dropping so far in the draft, right? If Shador go like in the 5th round or something like that, how much do you think he'll make? Like, what kind of salary do you think he'll have? Promo.
Yep.
I said, what kind
of? Probably a couple 100,000 maybe. What's the practice squad? The minimum is what, 300,000?
And see, I don't even know if he's gonna be on practice squad. And you know they saying that, you know how Cam Newton couldn't get a job because it was like Cam Newton would have been too big of a distraction if he got up. So they trying to say that with Shador, like Shador would be too big of a distraction. Like, what the hell is that? Like, but you can have Aaron Rodgers and you can have Justin Fields and who was there? Justin Fields and Russell Wilson on the same team.
Yeah, I mean, think about it though. Some of them front offices, I mean, they're sensitive like that because think about it. The New England Patriots, remember that black quarterback they drafted from Tennessee? He had a phenomenal preseason last year.
Mm-hmm.
And the little bit of playing time he got during the season, he looked real good. But they drafted the quarterback from North Carolina, Drake May. So they traded him to Dallas this past offseason because they didn't want him to distract Drake May.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They get that pressure off him because the other kid was balling. Joe Milton was balling, man.
Okay, well, let me. I'm looking at it right now. I think I put in for a 6th rounder. A 6th rounder. Now this is kind of good. Low tier. They're saying a halfback can get like $2 million. A safety can get $2.9 million.
In the 5th round?
In the 6th round.
6th round. Yeah, but that's not guaranteed money though. It's not fully guaranteed.
Yeah, but I'm saying
signing bonus will be guaranteed.
But now listen, I'm saying this low tier right here. This low tier, 3.9 million. So almost $4 million for a quarterback, right? Average is 7.8 million. For safety is 4.6 million. And that's kind of steep. Now they're saying elite. So hold on. And this was 2022. So I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to read. So when they saying elite, I don't know if that's 1st round or like what is low tier compared to elite. I don't know which one is. I thought this was showing me straight what people in the 6th round normally get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, because I know like when you get drafted that late, yeah, all that money ain't guaranteed.
Yeah. And I know it's a lot lower.
Yep.
So I'm trying to find out. But all right, so because I was looking at what the average salary is for a player that goes to the United Football League, they getting like $5,000 a week. So I think they pay like 10 weeks or something like that. So it's kind of like $50,000. It just went up. So it's like they get like $60,000. Now you got some guys that are making like 150, and I think the highest paid dude in the league is making 200,000, right? A quarterback,
Yeah.
right? All right, but
Yeah.
that's straight salary. That we ain't talking about none of that other stuff. We ain't talking about endorsement deals. We ain't talking about none of that. We talking about straight salary, right? So let's really dig into this and go down this line right here. So, all right, we see Shador, he didn't do all the drills and stuff. We thought he was a shoe-in for a first-round pick. He wasn't a shoe-in, right? So now it's kind of like it's kind of turning into like a depressing kind of thing. You got Travis Hunter. A team moved up to get Travis Hunter. Travis out of there. He dancing on stage first day off the board, second pick off the board. He you know what I'm saying, living his best life right now. Like if him and Shador talk on the phone right now, it's like night and day. You know, Travis happy. He can't really be as happy as he want to be because Shador in a whirl of pain right now, right? He trying to comfort him or whatever. You got the president talking about Shador. You got quarterbacks that's in the league. Super Bowl quarterbacks is in the league talking about Shador's situation is crazy. I was on NFL Network last night watching live while I was watching the draft, like live, right? I'm looking at the comments, bro. Everything is about Shador. I'm like, dude, are we watching the Shador show? Or are we watching the NFL draft?
Right.
No, are we watching a well-off media video? Or are we watching? You can tell some people spelling his name wrong. So they don't really know him like that for real. They just trying to spell it the best they can. So Shador getting all kind of new fans, even though he's not getting drafted. He's getting new fans throughout the process of him getting stuff in the NFL draft, right?
Yep.
When you got the president talking about you, that means a lot. Like the president just don't talk about football players. Like I can't remember the last time a president really talked about a football player.
Yep. Hey, remember too, he was one of the original owners of the UFL before they merged with the NFL.
Oh, I forgot about that. So he might be down for the play. So what I'm thinking right now, if the NFL really gonna try to blackball Shador and Shiloh, and they won't get picked, or they gonna go super, super low and get jerked around free agents, all this kind of stuff, why won't they make a call to The Rock? Shit, The Rock already came to Jackson. Him and Coach Prime already got a relationship. Reach out to him and be like, look, let us make Shador the face of a team in Texas. Let's put Shiloh on the team with him. You know, like I don't really even know all these teams. I watched a few games. I know Destroying over there playing. He playing kicker and stuff. I don't heard of the Defenders and the Renegades. I know the Defenders, that's like in Washington, right?
Yeah, DC, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know where the Renegades at, but I done heard the Renegades. So I know some of these teams, but I didn't watch it enough to know, especially when they merged, when the XFL kind of merged, I kind of just stopped watching, right?
Yep.
But I'm like, hey, Rock, Dwayne Johnson, hey, I need to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I really need to talk to you. I need you in your business gear. I don't want you in the rest. I need you in the suit. No, not no Shannon Sharp suit. I need you in a business suit so we can talk some business right now. I need, yeah. I need you. Yeah. Now, I don't know if you remember a long time ago, Herschel Walker, he signed with the league, right?
Yep.
And the reason why he signed with, I think it was a USSL or something like that.
Yeah. That's when Trump was over there. Yeah, Trump had a team.
You're right. Trump had a team over here. So it was the United something football league, almost like the same thing that's going on right now. The reason why he signed over there, because it was the same thing like with that Maurice Correct thing. He was like, he wanted to go to the league early because he had already won a national championship, already won a Heisman. He was like, look, I done all I can do in college. I'm ready to go to the next level. The NFL was like, nah, you got to graduate first. So he left early, right? They paid him. Like he was doing his thing over there. Like he even, I think he even won the MVP or he won a championship the last year of the league. So you remember he came into the NFL. I don't know. I think he went to Dallas.
Yeah. Hey, remember, I think Warren Moon was over there too.
Yeah.
Doug Flutie.
Yeah. Did you see Warren Moon just gave his jersey? He gave the jersey to Cam Ward.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool right there, bro. But if Shador go over there, I don't want Shador to do a deal like these other players where it's just straight pay to play. I want Shador to to do some kind of deal like Floyd Mayweather, where, okay, what's the average attendance for this? Say if the average attendance is like 5,000, right? And it's like, okay, anything over the average attendance, let me get a portion of that ticket, right? Like it might be 25% of the ticket or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So that's still more than what y'all was already doing, but he getting 25% of the ticket. Now his money might go up a lot more and kind of get some of the concessions. Like if he get one of them same kind of Floyd Mayweather deals or the same kind of deal that Deion had at Jackson, now it might be beneficial for him and Shallow them. And if they get some more of the other Colorado Buffaloes and all that stuff to go, they probably could walk away with a big bag because they got a big following, right?
Yeah. I got something to add to that when you're done.
Hey, go ahead.
Check this out. Prime just got that big deal, right?
Uh-huh.
Why not get your own team over there in the USFL?
And see, I was thinking that, but I was like, then they already got 4 in Texas. I'm like, dude should do it.
They trying to expand, bro. I don't think they got one in Dallas. Well, Miami. Put one in Miami. Shador want to be in Miami, right?
I was thinking Miami, or guess what else I was thinking?
Vegas.
In Boulder or Denver. I was like,
oh yeah.
They
have to be a dome team though.
I mean that costs a lot of money to get a dome team. That costs a lot of money.
But nah, if they go to a place that, because some of these cities have like places where teams be playing, you know, when they come in, like the Alamo Dome in San Antonio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
like some places already have domes established that, you know, you can share.
Yeah, now they go to a place that already has a dome. Yeah, I could.
Unless it's a hot city, then you don't need a dome. But if they going like to Colorado, yeah, you got to have a dome, bro.
Yeah, but think about it. They play in the summertime. Like they start off in the winter, like in the spring, and then they finish up in the summer. So they really don't.
But it snows in the spring in Colorado. April snow.
Yeah. But all right, so let's do this right here. All right, so you threw that out if they could get a team. And that's the other thing. Like a lot of other people like Nelly want to get a team. Usher want to get a team.
Flight said they got a team in Arlington, so that's in Dallas.
And
so the Arlington Rough Riders, I think that's the Rough Riders or the Roughnecks. So they got a team in Dallas. There you go.
Yeah, so that's why I think they'll just try to go to that team, try to take over that, like hijack that team right there. But a lot of people want to have teams. Like a lot of people want to buy teams. Like Carmelo Anthony want to have a team. LeBron James want to have a team. Like if Shador went over there and then part of their contract is, look, I owner. Like I want to, if I come, know how Gruden had that deal with the Raiders?
Yeah.
Like give me the opportunity to be an owner. Like I can have the buy-in and whatever, however it is, but give them an opportunity to have an owner. Because I remember Deion talking to them one day and he was saying, look, I made a lot of money playing sports or whatever, but I know some men that never played a dime of sports and they had way more money than me.
Yeah.
So he's trying to get them boys to transition to being business players like Shaq and like how Magic Johnson and all that. Like,
yeah.
So right now, because how they blackballing them, and I'm going to show y'all something that a lot of people ain't thinking about. So don't let this stuff go over your head. I'm going to show y'all the UFL numbers. And I'm going to show y'all what Shador and Deion and Bucky and all them doing. Look at the difference in numbers. So, all right. So this is the UFL YouTube page right here. They got 186,000 followers. Look what Bucky has Well Off Media. Well Off Media has
556K subscribers. That's a big difference. So they're gonna be.
All right, I'm blanking it out. All right, we back. That's almost 3 times as much as what the I want to keep saying the XFL, the United Football League has. That's almost double, right? Now let's go to their Instagram page. Well, that's almost triple. Their Instagram, they got 764. Shador has 2.2 million. Shador has more than double than what they have, right? So look how many fans they're bringing to the game They got more. Shador got more followers than the whole league has followers.
Right.
Now look at what Coach Prime got. Coach Prime got 5.2 million followers. If they do a deal and Prime go to them games and all this kind of stuff, and they keep getting like all these dudes that don't get drafted from Colorado, now they gotta like beeline straight to that team, to the Arlington Roughnecks or whatever their name is, like a beeline over there. Like you get a chance to make the team. Now you can't get cut, but you got all the chance in the world to make the team because you already connected to the fan base that's connected to Shador and connected to Coach Prime.
But think about it. If Prime buys a stake into the team, now you brand it. Now you got that Prime brand, the Prime logo everywhere.
Yeah, and you know Prime always had this little lightning logo. You remember Shador was saying he like that black and gold or whatever?
Yeah.
They could do a black and gold too. They could change the team to that black and gold team. So, man, look. And them boys, it's different from getting paid and being part of the ownership, where now when you go do media appearances and doing all this kind of stuff, you actually bring in more people. Because all this stuff, because, you know, they were saying the NFL was kind of giving Shador them pushback by they don't want cameras and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But the NFL got cameras now. Even on the video games, they got stuff now where they tweeting out and all this kind of stuff on the video game. You got to see the tweet and stuff like this. So that's a part of our world now.
Yep, that's true.
If you got a phone in your pocket, dog, you got a camera on you at all times. That wasn't how it was back in our day in the 90s growing up. You had to actually go get a camera to have a camera on you.
Yep.
So the world has changed and they got to change with it. I feel like right now this could be an opportunity, like how Stephon Marbury went over to China.
Oh, I was about to say that. Look,
bro,
he left the NBA to go to China, bro.
Hey, what's going on, Shirley? How you doing, Shirley?
Kimball in the building.
Let me see. So what y'all thinking in the chat? Y'all thinking we so far off base, or we might have something? Because if the NFL should do like this, man, he's not gonna get a fair shake. Even if he get on the team, he ain't gonna get a fair shake.
And he's not gonna play. If he go to the UFL, he start day one.
Yep.
It's gonna be a sellout. Every game gonna be a sellout everywhere they go. You know what I mean?
Yep. And
all
look,
the stars gonna come to see the game.
Like college game day and all that kind of stuff. They might get ESPN in the come, all that kind of stuff. Think about it. Coach Prime got ESPN and Good Morning America to come to Jackson.
Yeah.
Bro, this could turn into something different.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if they get them stake in the team, bro, or the media, like, you know, stake in the media shares, because the profits are gonna go up with them coming over there. The views going up, jersey sales going up, the TV viewers, all that's going up. So you can throw that into the contract where they get a percentage, you know, when all those numbers go up. And
see, little Bucky said it might be over, Tiger. No, bro, it ain't never over. when you got 5 and 2 million followers, it ain't over, bro. You a whole business, like you a whole marketing like business. Dog, you know how many 5 million people are? Like, man, dog. And Coach Prime won a Super Bowl in Texas, and he had them little football team. Like he can work them little football teams still. They can still have that. That could be a feeder program forever.
Bro, he could be a feeder program with the Cowboys. Him and Jerry Jones work out a deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Develop them boys.
And say that now. What if Shador go over there and play over there for 3 years, right? He'll build that brand up, right? Then Jerry Jones called Shador up for the Cowboys, and now they get some other quarterback. It might be Salters or somebody that was trying to get in the league and they ain't really working that good. Like the quarterback that's with Michael Vick right now. Like one of these quarterbacks that's good, but he don't have the name, he don't have the backing, so he fall between the cracks. They can pull him in and pull Shador to the Cowboys, and we can keep rolling, dog. Like this thing would never stop if they really put some pressure.
Bump to what's good, which Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's opportunities out there, bro. Because, like I said, this is the type of splash that the UFL needed. You know what I mean? Remember how we was talking about, man, they don't have like splash players.
Yep.
Like if it was me, I'm going to get all them guys that run like 4-3s, the running backs, wide receivers. I don't care if they can't catch. I'm bringing them over there. I'm finna try to, like the Raiders. The Raiders used to go out to speed. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
get a fan something excited to watch. Like, man, these boys fast. Or, a fast quarterback. Like, they don't really have like a Michael Vick type quarterback over there. I'm like, bro, like y'all need like something that's gonna draw attention. Everywhere you go, you got this player everybody want to see. Shador could do that. Shiloh with them big hits. I mean, LeJohntay and Jimmy might not get drafted. They come over there. They already familiar with each other. You see what I'm saying?
All these that don't get drafted. Every year it's some dudes that don't get drafted. And we like,
oh,
what?
They said Raiders just got him. Raiders just got Shador.
Oh, hey, they say the boys
Hey, they're watching your channel, dog.
Hey, they gonna put the podcast out. Oh, hell.
Hey, they said the Rock ain't get Shador. Let's go get him.
That's a big talk on that bull job. Big talk on that bull job. Boy, hey, pull the trigger right now. Boy, but if I was the Rock, I'll still make that call, bro. I will make that call, bro. I mean, so that's just, and I thought, let me say this, I thought Tom Brady was gonna make it happen for him, even if he'd have been a 6th-round pick, because it'd been like, look,
yeah,
you my mentor, you went through and he can kind of tell, like, look, man, we did this, we did that. Like, now we got you a set team now. We got everything, all the pieces in front of you. All thing you got to do is ball, and the money gonna take care of itself. Oh, but.
Oh, hey, they say he lying. The Raiders didn't get it.
Oh, Boogie lie. Well, look.
Hey.
Hey. Well, look.
Bumpy got these jokes, man.
Hey, so we back. We back. So look, Rock Johnson, and I forgot your co-owner name, your ex-wife. Look, y'all need to make a call. Rock Johnson, you need to make a call to Coach Prime tonight, bro. Today, right now. You need to call him and say, look, man, let's make a deal. If they're gonna jack him around, because I see the look on Coach Prime's face right now. Like, he's trying to be cool. He's trying to, like, no, I ain't gonna say too much, I ain't gonna crash out. But he thinking now, that mind is percolating up there, bro. He thinking of what he can do, or what this is a move you can make right here.
Hey, this is what he can do. Hey, buy a team. Do what you want to do. The XFL needs that push. They trying to expand. Hey, I'm telling you, if Prime bought a team over there, everywhere they go, just like at CU, is gonna be a sellout.
It's gonna be a sellout, bro. It's gonna be
TV games. They're gonna be live.
And see, Shador them, they got a position where everybody, like right now, Shador name is being said more than anybody name in America right now. I think Shador name is getting said more than Trump name right now. I think that's the reason why Trump said something about Shador to get his name in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's possible.
Like how the same thing with the ball boy when he got in trouble over there in Japan. Trump didn't get him out of jail or whatever. Trump just threw his name up in LeVar Ball, like, he ain't do nothing. He ain't get us out. He ain't do nothing. But he just rode the clout. Dog. Coach Prime, Rock Johnson, y'all need to make this happen right here, bro. I remember I was in a bar when Jackson State was playing. I think they was playing in the first Celebration Bowl, and there was a dude. He was like, what's this school right here? Is this a high school team? Because he ain't never seen Jackson State before. I was up in like Pittsburgh or somewhere like that. I was up in Pennsylvania, and I was watching it in a bar, and the dude was just talking to his wife. He was like, "What team is that right there?" And then somebody was like, "That's Deion Sanders. Deion coaches that team." So just that day right there, if you're a football fan and they say that's Deion Sanders, now you automatically connect, everything connect right now. Oh, that's Dion. Oh, that's Dion's son. Blah blah blah. Shiloh got a lot of fans, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh,
And,
Tennessee just took that wide receiver from Stanford. Tennessee just took that wide receiver from Stanford to play with Cam.
Playing in the league, I know he on the squad, but I don't know if he getting a lot of reps. What if he get cut next year, right? I know I ain't wishing that bad on Weaver. I'm just painting a picture for y'all. What if he get cut? What if Jimmy don't get picked up? What if Will don't get picked up? What if another wide receiver that we thought should have got picked up don't get picked up, and all them boys go play with Shador down there in the what is it called? United Football League.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go down there in the United Football League and put up some crazy numbers. Dog, it'll be a rock star show again. Like the party will keep going. Now I'm gonna say this, and I want y'all to listen to the words that's coming out of my mouth. When Coach Prime was doing the truth stuff, we seen Shador them doing some of that, and we seen them in high school winning championships. When they went to Jackson was sold out like crazy. When they went to the Pac-12?
Yeah.
When they went to the Pac-12, the Pac-12 was lit, bro. The Pac-12 ain't never been that lit. You had people East Coast standing up at 1 in the morning trying to watch a football game. Everybody talking about how they were falling asleep in the third quarter and stuff. Trying to watch a football game. Then he switched conferences last year. Now the Big 12 was, man, that's the best the Big 12 been in years. They had Texas and Oklahoma all them years. Colorado get up there 1 year, and that jump lit.
Yeah. That prime effect, baby. That's that prime effect. Because he can still coach at Colorado if he owns one of those teams. His brand will just be over there with him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, look, they saying The Rock, Redbird Investments, Fox, and Disney. Which, see, ESPN, well, dang, Fox and Disney. I thought Disney was ESPN and Fox was, I thought they was competitors.
Yeah, they can make it happen, man.
And the XFL and the WWE, Goldberg, all them kind of. So, see, all that stuff can tie in, bro. And, man, they can be lit, bro. They can have something. They can give you a product that the NFL can't give you because the NFL done did it. They wait so long. Man, this could be something different, bro. I'm talking about, like, you know how the NFL got halftime for the Super Bowl, how they got a halftime show?
Yeah.
Dog, they can start doing halftime shows at, like you know, little concerts either after the game or at halftime, kind of like the Super Bowl. So now you get people coming to see the concert and you got people coming to see the game. Like how Bum B do that
Hey, well, I got something even might help out even more. It'll separate it from the NFL. What if you start paying these HBCU bands to come be a part of the USFL?
Ooh,
now the band can make some money.
Yeah, the band can make some money, and it shouldn't be that expensive.
Yeah, and it's during their off seasons, so they're not gonna miss no football games.
Oh, you're right. You're right. And that could help the college make a little bit more money.
Nah, forget the college. Let them kids make some money.
Well, I'm just saying, however it go, that the instructors or whoever, they benefit off of it.
Yeah.
That money could go towards their scholarship, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll bring some life to the games.
Because you remember, he always have those combines at them HBCUs trying to get them players. They already got a relationship.
You're right. So now a lot of the HBCU players will go, the band's going, so now you automatically get a connect. And I think Texas, don't they got like 4 HBCU teams?
Yep.
So it's, man, hey, this just could turn into something real quick. Just with Shador and Shiloh and Bucky and Prime, it could become a takeover, bro. And now, and if Rock get Bucky all the access, and don't try to hold him back and just let him go. I mean, you have parameters like don't be playing music with a lot of cuss words because you partner with Disney and stuff like that.
Right.
But he get to be in the locker room and all that kind of stuff, just like how he get to be in the locker room when he was at Jackson and every man. And I
think you froze up again, bro.
I froze up.
Yeah, we lost you.
Did you hear me say about destroying? He played in the league. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And I think he just missed a kick. Well, I know he just missed a kick like a week ago. That could have won the game for them boys. He missed a kick.
Hey, highlight the last comment, Dunny 315. Hey, Dunny, I disagree with you, man, because people watch him in college. Like, these guys can play ball, man. If you can get some of those really good guys and you can pay them, if they can start matching the practice squad salary, I guarantee you that league will get better talent over there.
And see, this is the thing. If Shador go over there, everybody knows Shador can play.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Shador can play. If Kyle McCord go over there right now with Shador, everybody knows Kyle McCord can play. He was the leading passer in college football this year. You can't say he can't play. And see Kyle McCord with all these dudes switching all these different teams. Now Ohio State fans gonna watch him because he won. He was 12-1 at Ohio State.
Yeah.
Then he went to Syracuse and had one of their best seasons all the time. So now you get Syracuse fans and Ohio State fans can watch. Like, that's how you got to build your brand like that. All these gyms, they slip on, the NFL slip on, bring them in your league and let them flourish, sink or swim. Like, throw them in the fire, sink or swim.
Yep. Yeah, Donnie, you can't really compare that to the WNBA. See, the WNBA, their front office is running it to them. Caitlin Clark saved the WNBA.
Hold on, promo. Let's hold it right there. You remember when we had that conversation last summer? I said the Caitlin Clark effect is just like the Prime effect.
Yep.
Now look how Caitlin Clark got them flying private now. They sell out the the stadium's getting bigger. If Shador go to the USFL, the United Football League, he will change that culture. Before the first game, he'll change the culture.
Yep. Oh, and to back this statement by Flight, remember before that first year when COVID hit, when that league disappeared, remember that Houston team was undefeated. They were selling out every game. That Houston team had a squad, bro. Like, people watch the game, especially in Texas. They love football in Texas. They go support them team.
Hey, Bucky, we ain't trolling, bro. We looking at real facts.
Yeah.
We looking at real facts.
Options, bro. Like,
Caitlin Clark changed that league around. Caitlin Clark and what's her name? What's Sixer Red name? Angel Reese. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark changed that league around. Shiloh and Shador, that's gonna change it around. J-Dub, if some of y'all guys go to and your quarterback, say Allen, if he don't get drafted, or Diggs, or any, like 2 or 3 of them guys, if they don't get drafted, they go to a team. Will you watch their games, or will you say, I don't fool with that, or will you watch their games?
Man, if Michael Vick would have went to the USFL when he was in Atlanta instead of riding the bench, I would have been watching the USFL.
Exactly. And see, Bucky, I'm gonna show you how you wrong right now. Cause when Shador was at Jackson, everybody was like, man, what is that? What is that? But look how many people watching the games. Look how many sellouts it was. It's the same person, it's just a different uniform. And see, that's what the NFL doing to y'all. Like, and that's what the NFL trying to do to Shador right now. They're trying to break his spirit, and they want the NFL to be the brand. They don't want you to be the brand. They want to suck your energy and your talent and put it into their brand.
Yeah, because remember before the leagues merged, the USFL had bigger stars than the NFL.
So did.
Hurts walking them, boy. So it's possible.
And see, we're in a different day now with camera phones and Instagram and all this stuff and going live. It's a different world now, bro. You just had a woman on OnlyFans make $43 million in 1 year.
Crazy.
Bro, you know how many kids love Shador and Shiloh? Once you get the kids to start following that, and that's how you build a brand.
Yeah, you got to, because that's why. Remember, Kaepernick asked them for what, 10 million or 20 million when they tried to get him.
Yeah, they asked for too. He asked for too much, man.
Yeah, but if they would have made him like a deal like you talk about with Shador, you know how many people would have been watching them games?
Yeah, and then he probably would have sold some more of his shoes and jerseys and stuff. He was trying to be. You can't be too greedy. You got to make something that makes sense for everybody. And I get you saying they come down to money. Oh,
see, with these expansion teams, bro, if I was them, I'll be looking at these owners in Dubai. Let's go out to some people with some money, dog. Let them buy one of them teams. They help put some money in the league. Get some of this oil money.
Hey, and shouts out to Blue Buggy for my first cash out, $2 cash out. Will Shador and Shiloh get drafted? I think Shador will get drafted. I think Shiloh might be a free agent, or he could go to the last round. But I think Shiloh might be a free agent. But it's just because all the negative pull. Like Shiloh said it himself. He said, dang it, they doing you dirty. Just imagine how they going to do me.
Yeah, but the way these safeties flying off the board, I'm thinking Shiloh might be – he got to be in somebody crosshairs right now. Because it ain't too many more safeties left on the board. And they don't made a run on safeties. Falcons took 2. Like, why the Falcons ain't take Shiloh? Like, that's what do you call it? His dad played for the team. Like, why aren't they trying to bring his son in? You drafted his dad. Why ain't you trying to bring the son in?
No,
that would be huge for Atlanta.
Look, they say St. Louis Battlehawks was averaging 30,000
plus. Yeah.
Yeah, with AJ McCarron, the old Alabama.
Yep.
30,000 plus in attendance. Now, y'all know Shador was selling. He done sold out Jackson State. That had 44,000, and he done sold out Boulder. I don't know how many Boulder. I think Boulder hold around about 40 or 38 or something like that. I don't know. They expanded it, so I don't know. But so Shador done sold out everywhere. Everywhere he been, Shador has sold out. Even on away games, he done sold out.
Hey, and this is why I was saying, I think the Miami Dolphins making a big mistake. Tua is one hit away from another concussion. Who is your backup plan? You take Shador. If something happened with Tua, you got a backup plan. Minnesota Vikings, the rookie quarterback you drafted last year got injured. He coming off an injury. You don't know if he's going to be ready. If you take Shador now, you got a backup plan. Think about it. Remember when Green Bay used to stockpile quarterbacks, bro. Remember they had like Mark Brunell, Brett Favre, what's the other quarterback name? They had like 5 quarterbacks that are Hall of Famers now on the same team, bro.
Mm-hmm.
On the same team. They stopped our quarterback. Just like when they had Brett Favre, they still brought in Aaron Rodgers. They had Aaron Rodgers, they still brought in Jordan Love. You gotta have a backup plan. I don't understand why these teams ain't looking at this dude like that. Like the Rams. They quarterback about 40 years old.
Hey, look at Marie. I'll definitely start watching. I know I'll watch because I already done tried to watch now. And see, this is the thing about it. I don't never really see their commercials or none of that kind of stuff. Like when I'm watching YouTube, right, I don't never see their commercials. If I'm watching Well Off Media and they talking about the game and I'm gonna know what time it is.
Right.
And now that you're watching Well Off Media, they'll probably start putting their ads on those videos.
Yep. That's true.
Man.
Hey, Fasami said you need to go work for the UFL.
Hey, you're right.
Hey, we'll be on that media team. Let's get some media credentials over here, Rock.
Now they say 34,000 in St. Louis, and that's good because NFL teams don't have as big of crowds as college teams. Like Michigan and Florida, they got a bigger fan base.
Yeah, but that's why they scouts need to be targeting those players, bro. Like those big time college players that aren't going to the NFL, target them for those teams.
Yeah, because you got to think about right here. They call it a Power 4. It used to be a Power 5. It's a Power 4. So think about it. It's kids that come from smaller conferences. It's kids coming from everywhere. All of them want to go to the league. It's only so many. They say only 1% make it to the league. So you got another 1% that's good too that don't make it. They might have injuries like medical stuff, or some of them might have some discipline stuff, and then some of them just gonna slide through the cracks.
Dang. Yeah, this is crazy, dog.
I'm telling you,
because think about it, like Kyle McCord and Shador just getting, like, I don't get it. You got two of the top passers in the nation, and ain't nobody picked them up yet.
And what if it's like the back? I don't know how much. Let me see if I Googled it. Like, what's the current? Take a while I Google this promo.
Yeah, I don't understand it, bro. You got two of the top passing quarterbacks in the country in college football still on the board, undrafted. Like, I never saw this coming. Like, I know everybody's upset about Shador, but Kyle McCord led the nation in passing, and he ain't got picked yet. So I don't get it. Like the Saints took that quarterback from Louisville. I'm like, over these two guys? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get that either, dog. I don't get it. But it's happened before. You remember that quarterback from Hawaii that broke all them records?
Yeah. But I understand that because back when he came out, the NFL wasn't running those type of offenses. Like, if he came out now, he fit perfect. Because they run a lot of spread offenses. Because remember, it was only like about two teams back then that ran that fun and gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Falcons, the Buffalo Bills, and everybody else, they was running the ball. They had running backs. They weren't running those 4 wide sets.
I'm trying to see, dog. What's the asking price for a franchise?
Hey, and I just want to say something too. Like, it's a shame. Like, with the excuses that they trying to make. Oh, his interview is this, is that, is this. Remember, Peyton Manning teabagged a girl at University of Tennessee, with his balls. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
And he still was a first-round draft pick.
Yep. Baker Mayfield running from police.
Yeah.
Drunk.
Yep.
And still went first overall. So
they can't make these excuses for not taking this dude, and you still draft those guys in the first round. I mean, because that's an SA. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And like,
see how much hush money they paid that girl.
And what are they really saying about?
They kept that, boy. They threw that under the bus, man. They probably gave her some hush money to make that go away, because you ain't heard nothing about that.
About what happened?
He teabagged the trainer.
Oh yeah. I heard a little bit about that one time, and then it went away real quick.
Yeah, they would that went away real quick. I mean, it's kind of like Shannon. He should have made that go away real quick, like Peyton Manning. He should have called Peyton Manning and asked him how he handled that situation.
Dog, all right. Like, look, LeBron can do this every day of the week, bro. Jay-Z and all them boys. Man, this would be look, they said the average franchise fees can range between $5 million and $11 million. Investment, the total initial investment could range around $7 million to $11 million. 1986, some teams were sold for around. In 1986, some teams were sold for around $6 million. So they could probably be around 40 to 50 million now. 40 to 50 million to have your own team. Dog, LeBron, Jay-Z, Puff Daddy used to get one. Magic Johnson, Shaq, all them get a team.
Nah, we don't want no team with Diddy.
Diddy, he done. Nah, he can't get no team. Nah, all them players, they safe. I'm like, hey, it'll be all in the locker room after the game. Hey.
Yeah, but hey, don't drink that. Don't drink that.
Hey, when they win a championship, everybody be laid out. They don't know what happened.
Yeah, be in the training room. They put, hey, don't put the baby all on them, boy.
Man, but like this could be a real thing. Like Carmelo Anthony, them, all the boys, they got soccer teams and stuff like that. They could go in together because most times when you buy a team, you don't do it by yourself. You go in with other people. And now think about the star power. Now if LeBron and let's say a baseball player and another celebrity or whatever, a singer or whatever, they going together and get that. Just some regular people that you don't really know about going together. But now LeBron sitting in the front row, or LeBron on the sideline or whatever, you know, in the press box at the game. Like that changed. You see what it did when what's her name? Taylor Swift was at all them Chiefs games.
Yeah.
So think about it, Jay-Z and Beyonce get a team, and now Beyonce at the box or whatever, and then she get to perform at a halftime one. Man, that'd be crazy, bro.
Hey, I got a question for you, because like this question right here by CA sounds like USFL sounds like a secondary backup plan or return to college. I think it's a deadline to take your name out the draft to return to college, but do you think McCord and Shadua can put in a petition? Because Shadua don't have an agent. I don't know if Kyle McCord got an agent. You think this might be the year to try to fight that, to see if you can go back to school for a year?
I mean,
if Kyle McCord and Shadua went back to school this year, oh, it'll be on.
But think about it. Look, they already done moved on. So now what's going to happen to all the boys that came in there? Like Syracuse already multiple quarterbacks there. Colorado,
hey, it don't matter. Look how many boys Colorado just lost out the portal. People jumping in the portal left and right.
I mean, that's true. But
come back.
And no receivers really leaving. You got that one receiver.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'll have a lot of weapons to throw to.
But I'm saying, like, some people saying Salsa got a chance to win Heisman, so it's on to the next. Like, why come back to Colorado when y'all can potentially probably buy a team? Like,
no, I'm with you on that. I'm just saying worst case scenario.
Like, just think about it right here. Instead of going to play for an NFL team, you go play for one of those Texas teams, and then you take your money and you try to buy the team.
Hey, Butler, we ain't messing with you, man.
And instead of buying cars and big ass mansions and all that kind of stuff, stay in your dad's house. Y'all already got y'all own little houses on top of the house that he already got. And then y'all take y'all money and y'all buy the team.
Bump that, I don't believe you, man. Bump, hey, you see that? You see what Bunty put in there?
Nah, what Bunty said?
He said it's official. Cleveland got him.
Man, y'all cut it out. and see, they say Flight was like they terrible. They're horrible at marketing. And you're right, because I never see their stuff. Since I used to see the XFL stuff, since they merged. So they've been hearing some teams don't even got Shador on the board. See, so there's something going on. So since the owners got something going on against Shador, this will be the biggest wraparound right here. Go here, and now you become their competition.
Yeah.
Because Shador is the biggest name in the draft right now, and they trying to humble this man and make him bow down. Dog, you got star power, Shador. Go over there and go and get you a team, be the quarterback for 10 years over there, get you all your endorsement deals and buy you a team. That's how you change the game. Now you become the competition for the NFL. And man, and like you say, if they start tying in that stuff like HBCU with the bands, then you start having hype parties after the like a concert after the like at the rodeo. When they had a rodeo in Texas, your promo, you know about that. They had a rodeo first, then they had a concert after the rodeo.
Yep.
Some people come to the rodeo and they stay for the concert. Some people let the rodeo go and then they show up right before the concert starts. Their ticket the same price. So it's a 2-for-1, however you want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, because you got to separate yourself from the NFL. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
separate yourself.
NFL, like, think about it. The NFL done did a lot of stupid stuff. Remember them boys celebrating all that kind of stuff? They was cutting that stuff.
They took it away. That's what I'm saying. Bring all that back. Let them boys celebrate when they score touchdowns.
But they brought it back because the viewership went down. They brought it back.
Yeah.
That's why college everybody can celebrate now, because they realized the viewership went down.
Yep. And that's the same thing the NBA did when they screwed up, when they took away Iverson crossover. They took away certain things, and then they had to bring it back. Like, that's what people want to see, man. They want to see somebody get crossed over. Like, come on, man. The celebration. It's part of the game. Oh, Bumpney called it, bro. Cleveland got Shador.
Man, I knew that was going to happen, dog. You remember I said that? I said, see, all right. And I said the reason why I said Cleveland's going to get him, I said, if Cleveland get Shador, I'm going to watch Cleveland games. Just like when LeBron was in Cleveland, I watched Cleveland games. I don't watch the Cavaliers right now.
Oh, think about what you just said. LeBron finna post something right now. Cleveland on the map. LeBron finna be at every Cleveland Browns game.
But see, this is the thing, dog. And like this, I want us to understand this stuff, and really, I hope Shador and Coach Prime don't see this video, man. At the end of the day, Shador finna go make the Browns
relevant.
All money, dog. Hella money.
Yeah. Yep.
If you go down here while you still young, go down here and create a brand down here and own a team down here. Now, Texas love their football.
Yeah.
Like, Mississippi don't have no pro team.
Yep.
You know.
Hey, Bumpney, you called it, dog. I give it to you, man. I'm sorry. Hey, we still cool.
Alabama don't have a pro team. Well, now they do. They got the Birmingham, whatever. But, like, see, those markets like that don't really have a pro team. With Shador going to these cities, dog, he'll have all the junk sold out.
Yeah. Oh, and you think they're going to bring some of his receivers in there? Because they need receivers. All the receivers pretty much gone now. Colorado State wide receivers still on the board.
See?
Yeah, but they got to bring at least two more receivers.
Y'all looking at the small bag. Y'all saying Tigers, Sanders, they want the NFL, cut it out. But that's a small bag. They ain't getting their full potential. Especially how Shador done went so late. And they did this on purpose. They perfectly messed up Shador's bag because they know he loved money. They made sure he wasn't going to get a lot of money coming into the league.
Yep.
Think about it. I want y'all to understand what I'm about to say right now. Shador probably made more money at Boulder than what he finna make with Cleveland.
Yeah.
So y'all trying to tell me he can't go and to a team where he can get ownership in the team and make more money over there? Now they selling all kind of Shador cups and shirts and t-shirts and shades and they selling the beats and all that. Man, they'll make so much money, bro.
Season ticket sales through the roof. Like
Yeah.
right now, Cleveland Browns, they ticket sales finna go through the roof.
And like I don't even like imagining Shador in that Browns uniform. It don't even look right on him.
Yeah, but see, this is what like a lot of people got to understand too. Like with Cleveland waiting as long as they did, because they knew the other teams wasn't gonna take him, right? You got to think about it. Cleveland couldn't take him in the first and second round. Deshaun Watson got what, a $200 million guaranteed, fully guaranteed contract?
Yeah, that's
they
what
just played Myles Garrett, a Nick Chubb, a free agent. Like they don't have the money like that. So now they got their franchise quarterback late. They got some really good draft picks before they got him. I mean, Cleveland might be on their way up.
They should be on their way up. But they did this before. They did this when they had Johnny Manziel, and they drafted Johnny Manziel and messed up everything. But no, not Johnny. Did they get Johnny? They did get Johnny, didn't they?
Yeah, they took him.
They got Johnny, then they came back and got Baker. But like, you remember what we talked about yesterday? Cleveland got 3 first-round picks next year.
Yeah. Yep.
So now they can really go get receivers, linemen, whatever Shador need, they can build a team around Shador. If next year they don't go all offense for Shador, it's the bull job.
Yeah, but no, they still can get. It's still some good receivers on the board right now, though. They can get this year.
I mean, I got you, but I'm saying they're gonna have 3 first-round picks. If they don't go,
yeah,
first-round picks.
And check this out. Tennessee got the wide receiver from Stanford.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Oh, they time up with Cam.
Yeah.
I wanted Cam whisper in their ear like, "Hey, man, go get Buddy."
Yeah. Yep.
So, do y'all think Cleveland come back and get Shiloh? That's the question.
I think they will. Their defense is solid, man. Like, their defense always been solid. They just got to get some more weapons on the outside. Because I think they got Jerry Jeudy, and I don't know who the other receivers is.
What's up, my boy? Hey, you always be checking in with us, dog. Appreciate you for checking in.
Oh, yeah, Dutch, I'm with you on that. I think Shador going to take that starting spot, too.
Yeah, Shador got drafted to the Browns. What you mean these folks scared of the NFL? We ain't scared of the NFL. We know the NFL jacking them around. So if somebody's jacking you around, why you gonna deal with, like, if you can, they can go blaze a trail over here the same way they did it at Jackson. They can change that whole thing down there and change. And now you with Rock, he a minority owner. Now, man, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know they took Gabriel before. I mean, Gabriel been injured. I think Shador could beat him out. But I'll take 2 quarterbacks, too. I don't have a problem with that. Because remember, Green Bay Packers, that's what they've been known for, having 2 quarterbacks, 2 strong, solid quarterbacks. You got to have a good quarterback. You know what I mean? It's a crapshoot. You don't know. They miss on quarterbacks every year. Like all the quarterbacks that got taken, the quarterback the Saints took in the first round. What if he's a bust? They took him. You had Kyle McCord. You had all these other quarterbacks on the board. They took that guy. Ain't nobody had that guy projected in the first round. So these teams miss on quarterbacks every year.
Hey, I don't think this really affects CU players at all, because it didn't affect Travis at all.
Yeah, Travis number 2.
But has any other Colorado player went?
This year? No, not yet. I mean, so chat, who y'all think will be the next one to come off the board from CU?
What round are we in right now?
Because you got BJ Green out there, the offensive linemen's out there, Shiloh's out there, Jimmy, LeJontay, Shepard. So they still got 5 guys out there. So let me ask you this question right here, Chat and Tiger. Remember the Senior Bowl, right? Remember Jimmy was out there balling out. And then they said Pittsburgh or one of those teams told him not to play in the game because they wanted to draft him, right? So he stopped practicing. Do you think that was a mistake? You think if he'd have balled out in that game, he could have boosted his draft stock up? Because a couple of them players did that played in that game. They wind up getting drafted early.
Jimmy, yeah.
So I think one of them teams gave him some bad advice. Because he was balling out there, and they told him, hey, because they wanted to get hurt. Nah, Shepard didn't get drafted yet.
Yeah, I see it. He did get drafted.
Who, Shepard did?
No, Shador.
Oh, yeah, Shador did, Cleveland.
Yeah, I see it right here. Hold on, let me take this down. I get my. So there you go right there. It's official. It's official. I mean, a Cleveland Brown. What quarterback that went to Cleveland and had a great career?
Vinny Testaverde. Bernie Kosar.
and look, they had okay careers. They weren't even.
Nah, Bernie Kosar was that dude, man. Bernie Kosar.
But now I'm gonna say this right here. That division got the best quarterbacks. Well, it depends. It depends on who the Steelers get. Who the hell the Steelers got for their quarterback?
Aaron Rodgers. Well, he ain't signed yet, but that's who they banking on.
Yeah, he gonna play with a chip on his shoulder. I wish he come play with a chip on his shoulder for the.
Oh, that might be the destination for Kyle McCord, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, him.
Either the Rams or the Steelers might take McCord.
And see what Marie saying? Cleveland should do to use his brand. That's right. It'll be so much more smarter for them boys to go to the United Football League and use their brand and to be an owner. Because now, after you become an owner, dog, you don't got to never worry about running another sprint again or taking another lick again. Your money going to roll in if you put in the work and help build. But when you got 2 million followers, you a walking billboard.
Yep.
Oh, they got Dylan Gable. They picked what before should do it all? Dylan Gable?
Yep.
Dylan Gable. Now that's trash. Now I ain't no Steelers fan, bro. I ain't no Steelers fan. What?
Hey, it might be a trade coming up. They probably drafted him for somebody to trade him. I one of those guys.
That's stupid, bro. You know what? They said the Eagles got. You know what I thought? I said the Eagles gonna fuck around and draft and get Shador. I was saying that, bro, because the Eagles will do it.
Yeah, they will.
I never watched one of the Gable games. Like, I didn't watch him at where he played at first.
Central Florida.
No, I thought he played at Oklahoma.
Nah, he was at Central Florida before he went to Oklahoma. Remember when Scott Frost left?
Yeah.
That's when he left. Well, when the other quarterback, because he was there after that undefeated season, he came in with the other coach. When the other coach left, he transferred to Oklahoma. But he started out at UCF.
But my thing right here is, have you ever watched one of his games? Have you ever said, "Ooh, I can't wait to see this Dylan Gable game"?
Yeah, his freshman year at UCF, he balled out. Remember when the UCF quarterback got hit and tore his leg up? The real good quarterback.
Yeah,
that was him. That was Dylan Gabriel that came in as a freshman.
I got you. Okay, but I was tuning in to see that other quarterback. I ain't never tuned in to watch Dylan Gable.
Yeah, he was a freshman. But what I'm saying, when that dude got hurt, Gabriel came in and balled out.
All right, what game you remember Gabriel balling out in?
That game I'm telling you about, when that quarterback tore his knee up.
What you know what I'm saying? But see, all right, this is what I'm saying. You was tuned in to see the other quarterback, then he got in. But did you go back and watch him again after that?
Yeah, because when he came in as a freshman, he balled out. I'm telling you, they had a good season, bro.
Okay.
If you go back and watch UCF when he was there, Dylan Gabriel was balling.
All right, so when he took over as the starter, what game you watched?
I mean, all the ones that was on TV.
Tell me the game.
Man, that was so long ago, bro. All I'm saying is, when I seen him come in after that, taking over for that guy, I'm like, oh man, this dude is good, and he's a freshman. You know how when you see a player and you see him at the ball and then you start following him? That's what happened. He caught my attention. I said, damn, this dude just a freshman because he's from Hawaii. He's Hawaiian. I'm like, man, because remember the other quarterback was from over there too. Remember they did a story on him. They played against each other in Hawaii. Him and Gabriel when they was over there, and he came to UCF because of that quarterback.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. The first time I seen Michael Vick, he was a redshirt freshman. I called my homeboy. I think we still had the regular phones in the room then. I called my homeboy. I said, bro, turn your TV on right now, dog. It's a freshman, dog, from Virginia Tech. This dude is too fast, bro. Turn your TV on. I still remember him running down the sideline, turning that corner. He turned the corner on defensive end and hit the sideline, and I ran the safety. I was like, what the hell going on here?
Yeah, I remember Vic. Yeah, Vic doing that. Yeah, I remember that.
Like, I remember.
But this dude can throw the ball. Like, Gabriel can throw the ball. Now, Marie, I didn't say he was better than Shador. He was asking me, I remember him at UCF? And I'm just explaining to him I remember seeing this guy play as a freshman.
But I'm saying, do you remember any plays with Vic?
Yeah, at Virginia Tech.
What plays you remember?
I mean the Florida State game. Because remember, Florida State got the fastest defense in the country.
See what I'm saying?
And he just ran right through them.
So that's what I'm saying. See how you remember that?
But I just told you, I remember Dylan Gabriel coming in when the dude tore his knee up and lightening it up. It's the same thing.
No, I remember him coming in too. I remember because I was there to watch the other kid. But after the other kid got hurt, they kind of kept winning, but it wasn't the same.
Yeah, because he wasn't a runner like the other guy. The other guy, McKenzie, his name was McKenzie something. He could throw too, but he used his legs a lot more. Dylan Gabriel was a pocket passer. So it didn't look as, dynamic as Mackenzie Alexander. But the dude came in as a freshman and he still balled out. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand that. I got you 100%. But I don't think I'm actually like the Jimmy Horn when he broke out on Buddy, he threw the deuces up. I remember that. LeJounte catching that end of the game Hail Mary touchdown. I remember it. I remember Will Shepherd that stretch out catch against UCLA.
Think about what you're talking about. You're talking about stuff from the past year. That was like 5, 6, 7 years ago when he played at UCF.
Just about Vic when Vic turned that corner, and I called my homeboy from my room like, "Hey, dog, turn the game on. You got to watch Virginia Tech. This freshman is crazy."
Yeah,
that was damn near 20.
But I just said the same thing. Mackenzie Alexander came in the game when the dude got his knee tore.
All that he come in the game. I'm telling you what play. I'm telling you when he turned the corner and I ran the safety. I was like, what in the hell is this? And he was left-handed. He was zipping that jump. I was like, what the hell? Who is this guy? Now, all that you saying is dude got hurt and the other dude came in. Like,
he's a freshman, but he's a freshman, bro.
I know that too, Promo. I know that. Look, I know. Let me see who got hurt and came in with somebody. Hell, let me think of somebody that got hurt. Shit, I remember when Manning came in, and when Ewers got hurt. But I also remember the plays that Manning did. He broke that long touchdown run. He threw that long bomb. Like I remember the plays. Yeah, that happened this year, but I still remember the plays.
Hey, Lamar, I feel you, bro, but it could be different. And the only reason why I say that is the Washington Commanders was in the same situation the Cleveland Browns in until Jaden Daniels stepped foot on that field. Now they look like, I mean, they did a 180. So Shadoo can change the that franchise around, just like Jaden Daniels did the Commanders. Because who was the last great Commanders quarterback? I mean, RG3 didn't really play that many years, but before that, who was it? Mark Rippon, Doug Williams. So they was kind of in the same boat Cleveland in, and then Jaden Daniels came in. Now look, everybody want to play for the Commanders. They must see TV. So Shadoo can have that effect, man. If he get there and ball out and win that job, I mean, people gonna want to come and rock with Cleveland, man.
And
hey, Lil Bucket said drop the link.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I don't like about all this. And he still got drafted by a cold team for way less money. He almost got drafted by the worst team. Like Cleveland and the Cardinals are almost the two worst teams to go to.
Yeah. Oh, the coach got that running back from Kansas State. I like that dude, man. He's nice. DJ Giddens. Yeah, that's a good pickup. L Diva, what is good? What's good? Yeah, I mean, we gotta blame them other teams, man, for not taking him. I ain't mad at Cleveland. At least they gave him opportunity. Everybody else passed on him. So I got to show Cleveland some love, man. Yeah, we got to show Cleveland some love. They gave him opportunity. All them other teams passed on him.
I'll drop the link, but I don't know. I'm glad Shadoo. No, see, he didn't even get the good receivers. See, if he went to Steelers, he would have had nice receivers, nice tight ends.
Yeah, but you got to blame the Steelers, not Cleveland, because Pittsburgh didn't take him.
I mean, yeah, I ain't blaming. I'm just saying I wish he went to the Steelers because now he can show his talent. Like,
right.
The Cleveland got their wide receivers.
Jerry Jeudy, the only one I could think of. But hey, Kyle McCord might go to the Steelers. You know.
Hey man, it's a good day, man. It's a good day.
Bucket, what's good with your butt?
Why is it a good day, Bucket? Why?
Because he finna start over them trash play. I can't say what I want to say, but he gonna start, bro. You got Joe Flacco that's one touch away from injury. You got Deshaun Watson that's already injured. You got Kenny Pickett. Nobody cares about him. You got Dylan Gabriel. You definitely can start over Dylan Gabriel. Come on now.
Dylan Gabriel went to the Steelers.
They traded him to the Steelers?
He went to the Browns.
The Browns drafted him? I thought the Steelers drafted him.
No, the Browns.
No, the Browns drafted Dylan Gabriel.
The Browns took him before Shadoo. That's what we was talking about.
Oh, I thought the Steelers I thought y'all was saying the Steelers took Dylan Gabriel.
No, I was telling you the Steelers can take Kyle McCord.
They took Dylan.
I'll call Johnson right now, dog. Like, man, I ain't even going.
When Jalen Milroe went to the Seahawks yesterday, they took Dylan Gabriel on the Browns for the next pick.
Yeah.
So he got to start over all of them, but two of them injury prone, which is the vets, Joe Flacco and Deshaun Watson. We not worried about Kenny Pickett, so it's really Dylan Gabriel. He got to start over.
Lil Bucky, have you ever watched Dylan Gabriel? Have you ever felt good about watching the game that Dylan Gabriel was the quarterback?
No. His team carried him to where he was at.
Yeah, I don't know not one that do a highlight. Not one.
I watch Oregon games. Trust me, the team. It's just like with Will Howard in Ohio State. Your team is
Right.
carrying you to where you going. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
not really no quarterback led team like Shador.
And that's why I was telling you, like, I was more impressed by his freshman year than what he did at Oklahoma and Oregon. Like
Right,
that UCF offense fit him. I felt like he went to the wrong teams that didn't really fit his play.
man, bro. I really thought he was gonna go undrafted, bro. This shit crazy.
Cleveland brought in 5 quarterbacks and do was last.
Yeah, but two of them not even promised to be in there, which is the vets, Joe Flacco and Deshaun Watson. It ain't like we gonna wait 5 years to see Shador get his chance. Nah, these the vets probably got 1 year left, and I don't even think they. I think they gonna get rid of Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they just can't do it this year because that guaranteed money.
Right. You gonna get that money first, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
But
done though, bro. He's done.
Shador got a chance, bro. He ain't scared of hard work. Remember, he came from an HBCU, bro, and they say he couldn't be. He wasn't able to do it. Went to
Yeah.
Colorado, turned the whole college franchise up.
Yep. Yeah, I'm with you
Yeah,
on that.
but it's another thing too when you get brought in. I ain't saying he can't do it, but when you get brought in, you the 5th string quarterback.
And he's
Now
got to work his way up. It
you
ain't
get a
hard.
5th string quarterback.
Tom Brady had to work his way up.
Yep. Yeah, he can do it. He'll do it, bro.
It ain't
He'll be
nothing.
all right.
Obviously they don't want him, and we know it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing about skill. It's about Bucky and that camera and Coach Prime. We already knew this. It ain't got nothing to do with football.
Mm. But yeah, man. We got JR coming to the stage.
What up, Tiger? What up, Promo? What up, Bucky?
JR, what's good, man?
What's up with Joe?
What's your take on this, JR? Well, I thought we were going to the USFL or whatever it's called, the United Football. I thought
Hey,
we were going there already, bro.
if he would have went, he would have turned that thing up a thou wow for
Hey,
sure.
turned over
Right,
Taiwan
right.
team and everything.
I would
Yup.
not like that, bro.
I would have hated it, but shit, hey, turn it up. Where my UFL tickets at? I would have got some.
Yeah.
But nah, I'm happy for the young boy, man. Hey, get it out the mud, man. I heard the last thing Bucky said, like, hey, they said he couldn't do it. He was at JSU. He went to Colorado, put on. Hey, he not allergic to hard working, so go
Come
put
on
on,
now.
man.
It's in his
Go put
bloodline.
on.
He is not afraid of hard work.
Oh
Yup,
yeah,
go
yeah,
put
yeah.
on. That's it.
Oh, he
All you wanted
definitely
was
put
your
on now.
opportunity. Go put in. Go put that work
Hey,
in, man.
he gonna start working out tomorrow
Yup.
after this
And
after party.
look, and the funny thing about it is, all the quarterbacks, including Dylan Gabriel, was on the team. I bet you 100% all the wide receivers is excited about Shador.
Oh,
Oh
hell
yeah.
yeah.
But see, this is
Oh
What's
yeah.
this is the thing though. He finna be so far on the bottom of the depth chart, dog. I wonder how they gonna really give him a real shot.
No, he's not. Because Deshaun Watson had a setback from that injury. He's not playing this year. That's why they
Yeah,
signed Joe Flacco.
yeah,
Watson's out again.
but he fourth from
Huh?
the fourth.
No, he ain't fourth. Watson ain't playing this year.
They
Yeah,
got
he
So
ain't
you got
playing.
Joe Flacco,
He out of
you
there.
got Flacco, you got Dylan Gabriel, you got Shador.
Yeah.
Right? Gabriel has already had a major injury in college.
They
You
said
heard the term, Big Tiger. Cream always rise to the top.
Yeah.
But, bruh, Shador gonna get that. He automatically outworking Dylan Gabriel. That's automatic.
Come on.
Only
And
thing Flacco got on Shador is experience. That's it.
Yep.
experience. Thank
Like
you.
he
And
understand the NFL, so I can see why the Browns, hey, you gonna start us off or whatever, get us going. But Flacco that'll be a bridge to whatever that bridge gonna be.
right.
Yep.
The starting quarterback has been drafted for the Browns.
It's
Because
basically
you
gonna
know
be a
during the preseason, them Browns fans gonna be out there at practice. Every time Shador throw a touchdown, they're gonna be going crazy.
Yep,
it's basically gonna be a Kirk Cousins, Michael Penix situation with Joe
Yep.
Flacco and Shador.
yep,
Yep.
yep.
Ain't nobody saying Dylan Gabriel, bro. Don't nobody care about him, bro.
Don't nobody care about him, bro. He a running back in my eyes. 5'11". Come on, bro.
Come on.
That's a
He could
running
be a
back.
good backup. He'll be a good backup, man. Good journeyman backup. You
He'll
know
be
what I
a
mean?
good.
You got two young quarterbacks. What's that?
I said he could be a good backup to Joe Flacco. Y'all really think they gonna get
Yeah,
Shador?
all right. Yeah, all right.
No, I'm
Man,
talking
come
about
on,
Dylan
Big Tight.
Gabriel
What you
be a
doing,
good
man?
backup to
I
Shador.
know what I'm saying. Do y'all think they gonna give Shador a fair shot?
Yeah.
I mean, they
Flacco on a
drafted him.
1 year deal, bro.
Man, I don't think they gonna give.
They ain't got a lot of money tied up into Joe Flacco.
Yeah. If you got it, you got it. Like I can tell you this: Dylan Gabriel and Shador gonna get the same reps in practice. So
Yep.
all Shador got to do is what he already know how to do. Is work. So you outwork Dylan Gabriel in practice. You more accurate, right? At least statistically, you're more accurate. So all you got to do is go in, learn that playbook, immerse yourself in the playbook, immerse yourself in the culture, hit the
You,
ground running. I'm a man for few words at this point in time. I'm coming in, I'm ready to work. What's the playbook? What who I'm throwing with? Jared Judy, what's up? Let's go throw some balls.
that
That's
tight
that's
end.
all that's it. That's all the type of stuff I'm doing. Fanning Jr., let's work, let's throw balls during the after the mini camp, whatever we gotta do, whatever I gotta do to give myself the advantage of the leg up, that's what I'm doing.
Hey, y'all see what Diggs said? Diggs said after Shador got drafted, ESPN quit covering the draft.
Pretty much. They ain't
No,
talking about the next 5-6 players.
bro.
Hey, I just want to say one thing. Like I got pushed back yesterday. They were trying to tell me Shiloh too old, right? I done seen about 6 guys at 26 years old done got drafted. And like
Come
3 of them
on.
got drafted in the first round.
Man, say that again, promo. Come on, bro. They ain't
Hey,
hearing you in the back.
6 guys 26 years old done got drafted. So they can't use that as an excuse, man. Shiloh gonna get drafted. He gonna make it, man.
Now they said that the Eagles about to draft him, dog. The Browns traded up.
Hey, all we want is
He
our
gonna
foot
get
in the
low,
door.
I don't.
That's it.
Eagles wasn't gonna be a good bid because he wouldn't. Shador wasn't gonna see the field at all.
Yeah, at all.
What they probably could have used Shador as a trader.
But he could have if Hurts got hurt.
And then traded for.
Hurts run the ball block.
Jalen Hurts ain't getting hurt, bro. You got a better chance with Joe Flacco getting hurt than Jalen Hurts.
But
Exactly.
Jalen Hurts done got hurt the last 2 years. Jalen Hurts done got hurt.
I ain't saying
He won a Super Bowl too.
I'm saying
Yeah,
another,
but I'm saying he'll get some burn.
but another team.
Yeah, he would have got some burn, but it's not advantageous, right? Because the organization they tied up in Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts he could be out for the whole year. Shador could go off and run off and get him to the playoffs. They still gonna go back to Jalen Hurts. They tied up in him. You know what I'm saying? That's $255 million.
Y'all crazy as hell if y'all think Joe Flacco finna play a whole season this year.
Nah, he washed.
Oh yeah, nah, he ain't.
He washed, man.
I mean, he's a good veteran backup to have. He can help him, teaching offense and teaching how to read defenses and stuff like that. I mean,
yeah,
Flacco's been around.
No,
I'm mad they played on that man name, man. I mean, I want to blame Coach Prime solely, but I ain't gonna string him out like that. But Coach Prime had a lot to do with it, bro.
Come on now, it has nothing to do with football, bro.
Yeah, that's vendetta, man. They saying you ain't bigger than the shield. That's what they telling Coach Prime, bro.
And then that's why I'm saying they should have took their talents. They should have took their talents to Rock League. And
all right. You gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop.
Dog, why y'all doing that, dog? See, y'all don't believe in yourself, dog. Everywhere they done turn the program.
Big Tiger, from the outside looking in, bro, you don't have a son that been dreaming about going to the NFL, bro.
Yeah,
it's a different type of love. Don't nobody want to go to no UFL.
That's like telling Ja Morant after he got suspended, man, you just need to go play overseas, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Come on, dog.
Stephon Marbury did it. Stephon Marbury made more money in China than he did in the NBA.
Yeah. I mean, that's true, but he still played in the NBA, though.
Yeah, he still played in the NBA, though.
But he left the NBA for China. Who would do that?
I can't.
Said. And somebody did it.
The way the NFL throwing out money now, ain't no way, bro. They talking about Brock Purdy might get $50 million. Ain't no way I'm walking away from that. UFL ain't going never. I ain't gonna say never, but they ain't offering that type of money.
But he don't need the money. He don't need the money. They rich.
Hey,
gotta change our mindset.
Everybody always need money. The rich always want to
Well,
be
yeah,
rich.
you're right. You're right. The way he be spending money on cars and jewelry, yeah, he need that check.
Exactly.
Uh,
That chain he
but see,
had on himself was probably
y'all,
about 250,000.
y'all looking at
Right.
it, y'all looking at it as being a worker for that's all. How many years he got as being a player? At the max, what, like 15?
That's a lot of years.
Yeah, that's a lot of years. I give him 10 to 12, something like that.
If he was to go to the United Football League, he could have bought it into his team. It cost like
He
six,
could have. Yeah.
and now you get money for the rest of your life. Like
That's
look at the
I feel
like,
you.
hold on. But before y'all got on, we showed like the numbers, like Coach Prime and Bucky numbers and Shadur numbers. They got way more followers to the XFL. If them dudes would have went to the XFL and they took they show on the road, went to the XFL, they would have killed, bro. They would have killed.
Yeah, they was getting percentage of revenue.
Yeah,
That's a hard bet for me, man, because I that's like saying in the stock market. You know what I'm saying? If you do anything in the stock market, you want to go for the for sure thing because you want to make money off your money, right? So the UFL, right? They just combined with the XFL and the USFL. So what if that
Right.
thing go belly up in 3 years? You know what
but
I'm saying? Like,
this is what I'm saying. They got like on their Instagram page, they got like I think like 600,000 followers or something. Shadur got 200 million. I mean 2 million. Coach Prime got 5 million. Dog, wherever they go, they're gonna sell out. If they negotiate them same kind of deals like Floyd Mayweather, Shadur probably could potentially make more money there than what he gonna make as a 6th-round pick.
yeah, at the beginning, for sure. Like, let's say this fifth, like I even looked it up. I did like a Google search, like
Mhm,
what's the average for a fifth round pick? Average is 4 years, roughly about 5 million. That's like the average.
mhm.
So let's say he get 5 mil, and then he get half of that guaranteed. He made that in Colorado his last year. He made more than that in
Yeah,
Colorado his
that's
last
why
year.
like, he made more in Colorado than he gonna make in the NFL.
Yeah.
So y'all trying to tell me if he go to the Rock League, him and Coach Prime can't put together a plan where he can still make millions and buy.
Early. Yeah, early, but it's that second contract. Like Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. He was playing for what, 600,000 or something like that? That was his biggest year this past year, 600,000. Man, they trying to sign this man to a contract worth 50 million. So all Shador got to do is get to the second contract. Now you betting on yourself, get to the second contract.
Yeah.
You get to the second contract faster now. 4 years, 5 million. You ball out them first 3 years. All right, what we talking about now? And I'm not accepting a penny less than 61 million. Dak Prescott at 60. Hey, I'm walking in the door 61 million. Y'all see my numbers.
Yeah. Oh, it's
It
gonna
would
be
have
up
been.
higher than that because
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels will get his
I mean,
contract before Shadur.
like that's 100%
Yeah, it
true.
might be 65, 68 by then.
Yeah.
That's 100% true. But when you got ownership, the ownership and that kind of money, that money don't start coming.
Yeah, I feel you, man. That's hard.
The
That's hard,
chef
man.
is
Bet
here.
I do believe on betting on yourself, though. I do believe on that. So I feel what you're saying, though, Tiger.
Hey,
I feel it.
Shador about to make so much money off endorsements. He gonna be right around the range where he would have been had they took him late first, second round. Nike got some already ready for him to go, and I feel like Nike gonna go ahead and sign the boy to like a long term contract. So he gonna be able to make up for that money he losing out on. He's just look at it. We're on day 3 of the draft, and all the world, not just college, not just football, the world is talking about Shador Sanders. The value in
Even
any
Donald
brand
Trump.
looking at that, all they
Yeah.
seeing is dollar signs. They like, bro, that's money.
All right,
That's
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
but let's
Hey,
talk.
I
wait
agree
till them
with you.
But
wait
let's
till
talk.
them legendary Nike shoes come out.
But,
Yeah,
let,
I
Legendary.
agree with you.
but,
Only
but
thing,
let's
only thing I disagree with on that is that making up the money. You can never make up money that you lost. Now, people can say that, well, he ain't never had that money in the first place, but he was projected to have that money. So if you was projected to have 40 million guaranteed, and now you won't have that for you'll never be able to make that 40 million up. Never.
No,
No matter
I agree
Nike can
now,
sign you for $100 million contract. You still $40 million short
Yeah,
because you
for
could have been
sure.
140 million. So
For sure. I agree with you there. What I'm trying to say is that $5 million. That's not all he finna get. That's
Oh
all I'm
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
say.
Nah. Them endorsements, it'll probably be at least double that. So he'll probably be looking at about 10 mil. So
All right.
about 15 mil total this year, something like that.
So do y'all understand how the draft order is how they put you as priority on the depth chart, right?
Yeah, I feel you on that.
All right.
Yeah.
So Shador gonna be at the bottom. I'm not saying he can't rise above and all that kind of stuff, but if they don't really give you a real chance, they only give you like 3 reps and 5. Like, all right, like how right now, see how many reps Staub got? He got throws in the spring game.
Yeah.
He was 100%. But did he move the needle?
Yeah,
But
but do
all
you
we
realize
saying is two gonna move that needle though.
he gonna get a lot of reps in the preseason?
It's a thing called rookie mini camp, and in that rookie mini camp, that's when
Yep.
he gonna jump over Dylan for sure, and
Yep.
then he gonna be in the running.
Cause him and
Because think
Dylan
about it,
they
Tiger.
gonna get the same reps. Joe Flacco gonna get the majority of the reps.
Yeah, because Tiger, think about it. Joe Flacco is about what 45. He ain't playing in the preseason. It's gonna
Damn,
be
45?
Shador. Hey,
Oh
it's
yeah,
gonna be Shador
Dylan Gabriel,
and
and
Dylan
Shador gonna play
Gabriel gonna be
preseason.
playing in the preseason, the majority of the reps.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's
So he gonna get a chance.
who's
And when the Browns fan base see Shador go crazy, they gonna keep screaming his name every time in every game. Watch.
all right.
Yeah.
All right. So do y'all know who not Tyrod Taylor? It was dang T.T. Taylor. The guy that came from UCLA.
Oh, I know who you talking about. Yeah, Dorian Thompson Robinson or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. DTR. Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all don't remember when he came in there? He got there the same year when Watson got there, and he was balling. And the fans was going crazy.
I wouldn't say balling though, but I feel you. Yeah.
He was making some plays and stuff to appreciate. The fan was like, "Oh yeah. Where is he now?"
Yeah, but he was making plays mostly with his legs.
He not Shador,
Yeah.
dog.
He
He not
wasn't making no
Shador.
plays with that arm. See,
Actually,
promo got you on that one. He wasn't throwing that rock like that.
Hey,
but I'm
hey, uh,
now.
hey, the Browns got Quishon
Hold
Jennings
on.
and fucking
Wait,
Dylan Simpson. Oh my god,
Boy, they about to kill Bucket.
no cap.
And Chubb's back from the ACL, 1 year
Yep,
fully removed.
Come on now.
yep.
Boy, they
dog.
about to act a fool, man.
Now I get it. Y'all happy for Shador, but to me, this looked like a trap, bro.
You
It's
not
like
gonna
a
turn
trap.
down my happiness, Big
It
Tiger. I'm
is a
sorry.
trap. It is a
You not
trap.
gonna turn down the happiness, bro. He got
It is.
drafted. He finna
Tyson
work
trying
It's
to
a
run
hard.
on the
trap,
He
parade,
bro.
got the
man. You
Coach
wild,
Prime
Tiger.
bloodline in his
So
genes, bro.
how
He
you
finna
feel?
go
How you
crazy.
feel, CU?
It's a trap, bro. I don't like nothing about this
So
at
so
all.
what if the Browns would have took him in the first round? How you'd have felt?
I'd have felt a lot better of the fact because you got to realize he's like number 4 right on the depth chart, right?
Yeah.
Well, number 3 because
Okay,
Watson ain't playing this year.
They got 5.
so
So if they would have took him in the first round, he would have been still number 4 on the depth chart.
No, he
Yeah,
wouldn't.
what not
Yes, he
necessarily
was. You got
because
Flacco, you got Pickens, and you got Deshaun Watson. Even though we
Right.
know Watson ain't playing, what I'm saying is the position that he got picked in, and I'm gonna let you get off. I didn't mean to interrupt you. We know he's better than Dylan Gabriel. The Browns know he's better than Dylan Gabriel. If they
Kenny
didn't think
Pickett
he was
too.
better than Dylan Gabriel, they wouldn't have drafted him.
Kenny
They're
Yeah, they
not
Pickett
gonna
wouldn't
too.
draft
waste a
him.
pick on him
Yeah.
if they don't think he's better than Dylan Gabriel. Now they
And
waste a
that's
pick on Dylan Gabriel for whatever reason, but he would have been 4th on the depth chart regardless. He was gonna have
yeah.
to work his way up.
Uh,
Only
hold
thing he
on.
lost out on was money. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
bro,
He already
This the
got money,
Browns'
so it don't
last
even
pick.
matter.
That was
dog.
the
What
Browns'
you
last pick of the
oh,
draft.
dog, if you playing pickup outside and you have to pick your team, are you gonna pick the guy you think the best last, or you gonna pick the guy you think the best first?
that's what I'm
This ain't
saying. Like,
this obviously it's a narrative behind it. This ain't
Yeah.
so,
logically
This
like
ain't
they
got
not
nothing to do
picking
with football. We keep
logically
saying it.
using their brain. Like, come on, let's be for real. They
like
don't
what they
think Dylan Gable's better than Shador. You don't
Yeah.
believe that.
obviously they do
No, they
because think
don't,
about
bro.
Nah,
This has
they
nothing
don't.
to
They
do
don't.
with
They don't think
football,
that.
bro.
Come on,
bro.
man.
Listen, man. Listen, y'all. Check this out. How many preseason games we got?
4,
3, I think.
5, depending on if you playing the what's that
The
I
Hall
thought
of
they
Fame
Hall
showed.
of
game.
Fame game. Yeah, so 4-5. Just depends on where
So
you at.
so so basically, I'm saying without the Hall of Fame, I'm just saying preseason.
4.
Four.
Each
Got
team
4
have like
preseason games,
Yeah.
right? Anyway, I think it's 4 down there. They used to have more. It's 4. Generally, the guy that's number 4 on the depth chart in the preseason only get maybe a game or a half.
What about the
Is
guy
what
that's
I'm
number
saying.
3? What about the guy that's number
The
3 on the depth
the guy
chart?
the guy that number 3 on the depth chart in this case, what's the name? Y'all already say Watson ain't playing. So
Mm-hmm.
the guy that's we already know that Flacco not playing. So that means that Gabriel is going to get more of the looks because of the fact of where they view him and drafting him.
Do you really
Shador,
believe that?
bro,
Yeah,
I'm just telling y'all, bro. Like,
No,
Bro,
I
this
get what
dude
you're
just
saying though.
listen,
talking,
man.
bro.
From
You
a
gotta
from a
be just
logical
talking.
sense, from a
Listen,
logical
bro.
sense, I completely understand what you're saying. Logically, that does make sense.
But this
But
ain't a
I think
logical situation.
yeah, you
Yeah, but we
excluding the fact of minicamp. So they still got to go to minicamp. So Shador has the opportunity to outwork Dylan Gabriel in
he he
minicamp.
he he
He
does,
has
but
every opportunity to do that.
And when
So
he do, the Browns gonna look retarded.
exactly. So if he
And
goes in
so we
and he
obviously think,
outworks him in minicamp, because what's his name? Dak Prescott did the same thing. Dak Prescott got drafted 4th round. It wasn't no
yeah,
Tony
yeah,
Romo was the
right,
guy.
but
Tony
this is
Romo
not the
got hurt.
same. This is not
Dak
the same
Prescott,
situation.
yeah.
This
Dak
is not the same
Prescott
situation.
outworked the guy that was in front of him. Dak
Hold on.
Prescott came in the
What
season number
Listen,
3.
listen, bro. I
what
hear
y'all
what y'all
saying is
saying.
y'all don't have confidence in Shador. Y'all don't
facts.
think Shador is
That
the
no,
best quarterback. That's what y'all
that is
saying.
not
Yes, it
what that
is.
no
Yes,
that's
it
Yes,
is,
it
because
I didn't
is.
say
you
that.
wouldn't even
Oh,
bring up that
Because if he's
analogy.
better
y'all,
than those guys, why would he have to worry about playing?
mute
In
that.
fact, I didn't get a chance to finish what I was saying. But anyway,
Go
but
ahead.
but but
Because we know what you're
but
going with it.
but no, what I'm saying is this: y'all sitting up here acting like the Browns is actually going to give him a fair shake when nobody gave him a fair shake from the start.
They didn't
So
give
why'd they
Tom
And,
Brady a
draft him
fair
then?
and,
shake.
Why'd
and,
they
and,
draft him
and
then?
so at this point, they don't have anything to lose.
They
So
didn't
why
give
did they
Tom Brady
draft
a
him if
fair
they're not
shake.
going to
Who
give him a first
cares?
shot? If they passed on
They
him
don't.
20 times, why would they come back and draft him if they're not going to give him a fair shot? If you can explain that, then I agree with everything you said. But you can't explain that because it makes no sense.
It
They didn't
makes
have
no
to pick
sense.
Shador. They
Let
didn't
me
have to
explain.
pick him.
Let
You're
me
right. They didn't have to pick him, but at this point, it's nothing they got to lose. It's all the
What you mean
pressure.
But
that was their last draft pick of the entire draft?
The
That was it.
last
They don't have
draft
a
pick.
6th and a 7th round.
So the last, we're actually sitting here saying that they're going to give him a fair shot with the last draft pick. He's the last draft pick that they had.
So what?
And they could have used
They,
that pick on somebody else. So that's what I'm
oh,
saying. Like logically, I understand what you're saying. Like, yeah, you're gonna come in, you last on the depth chart, so you're gonna get the last reps, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. But if you have a work ethic, if somebody gave you an opportunity to triple your money, double your money, or whatever, you're not gonna go and work for that. You're not gonna go and try to outwork the person in front of you. Now you could say institutionally the organization, oh they down on me, they not giving me a shot. When you play in the preseason, you also playing for other teams as well. So
we
if the
gonna
Browns
revisit.
decide to cut him, cool. If he go out there and ball out, let's say he go out there and ball out in the preseason, and the Browns like, yeah, we gonna cut him. Another team gonna be like, nah, man, you still looked impressive in the preseason. We'll sign you to a contract. That happens
Now,
all the
now, now,
time, and
now,
you know it.
now I can see that scenario. But when we're talking, what I'm hearing, what I'm hearing in this conversation is though like, oh, they drafted him to be the guy. No, they already decided that Dylan Gabriel was better than him when they
I
drafted him. Now, none of
don't
us
agree with
believe
that.
that. Don't
I
none of
don't
us
agree with
believe that.
that.
None of us believe that Dylan Gabriel is better than Shador Sanders. Nobody believes that. Not me, not anybody on here. But what I'm saying is they drafted him. When teams draft a player before a player, obviously in their mind, they feel as though that player is better than
Okay,
that player.
okay, you can say all that, but why
You're
all
right.
these Browns players on Twitter right now applying Shador right now, but they applaud Dylan Gabriel?
Because
You
they
know
No,
why? They
what you
know.
saying is right. See,
They
you bucks.
know.
What you're saying is right. They do view that, but all they got right now is their college film. They haven't seen them operate in the Brown system yet. Now, after they see them operate in the Brown system, if they still view Dylan Gabriel as a better prospect than Shador, then so be it. But what we're saying is, after they both get their opportunities, in our opinion, there's no way that they're still going to think that Dylan Gabriel is better than Shador. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. I'm just stating my opinion. I don't like it. And the reason why I don't like it because I feel as though that come on when what's the name look at the quarterbacks who went before Shador.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, come on, bro. Like, okay, I get it. The running quarterbacks, okay, cool. Even what's the name that went to Seattle? I already figured he was going before Shador. I thought it was gonna be other quarterback went before Shador. But at the same time, I didn't believe that Cleveland was gonna get him. I always thought that okay, well, maybe the Raiders may come back around and get him. Not Cleveland. I don't like this is a dysfunctional organization. This is a dysfunctional situation. And I don't believe in nothing that they doing in Cleveland, point blank period. Outside of their defense, offensively, and the coaching staff, the organization, they ain't showed nothing that give me confidence to believe that they gonna do what's right by Shador Sanders. And that's my whole point. At the
But
end
if
of
he
the day,
would have got drafted number 2 overall, would you still felt that way? That's where you're getting it confused because he
no.
won the 5th round. Now you have this whole different perception and opinion. But if he would
Yeah.
have got drafted number 2 overall, you wouldn't be saying none of this shit.
If
Dog,
Yeah.
if if
hold on, hold
if,
on,
if
hold on. Let me jump in here, dog. Let me jump in here. That's why Coach Prime didn't want his son to go here because
Right.
he didn't want to go.
Dysfunction.
But you got all of them dysfunctional. The Jets, them Browns, all of them, the Bears, all of them, all these cats. No, they don't do stuff right. You name me a Cleveland quarterback that was a great.
None of them. But
None of
this
them.
is
They
just for
are
him to
under
get his
new.
foot in the door, dog.
They
That's all
under
this
Yeah,
is
we
for.
didn't.
relatively new ownership.
Everybody just wanted Shador foot in the door, bro.
Yeah, that's it. That's
yeah,
all you just want.
This is
You
all
want
this
your
is an
opportunity.
opportunity.
That's
I'm
it.
with you on that, and I fully support everything y'all saying. If it, I just don't like Cleveland and the dysfunction
We
within
don't
that
like it either.
organization.
We
That's
Nobody
don't
all
like
I'm
wanted
it
him
saying.
to
either.
I
go to
don't, I don't
But
Cleveland.
like
We
but
didn't
Cleveland.
but
like we didn't
but
want him to go
but
there either.
but as far as getting in the door, I'm 100% with y'all on that. I felt as though it shouldn't even got to this point. I thought again, third round, okay, cool. Second round, like, nah, they probably won't go in the second. You probably won't go in the second round because this was a defensive draft. But at
You
the
did
end of the
say you
day,
said I give you that. You said that yesterday. I give you that. You did
but
say
it
that.
but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, the stuff that I'm seeing that's taking place, I just felt as though it would be a better situation within Pittsburgh or the Raiders. Not
But
Cleveland,
I
but he
want
in the
Raiders.
door.
I
So
want
so
Raiders.
we'll
Go.
revisit this. We'll revisit this conversation as the season go. And if I'm wrong, I'm not prideful enough to say, yo, I was wrong on them giving him a fair shake. But right now, they got to show, but they got a track record and a history. So I'm confident in Shador. I'm just not confident in the organization. That's all I'm gonna say.
You
Yeah.
know what
all
I'm
Hey,
right,
we're gonna
confident
find
let
out
me
in
real
say
though.
this
quick.
one thing. Oh, go
I
ahead.
They got
believe.
5. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this one thing, then y'all can have it. What I would say is, obviously, it's something going on where the NFL done colluded against Shador. They not trying to take him, and y'all could say, "Oh, that's not true." Da da da. That's
No,
bullshit.
hey,
It's something going on. Hold on, Tiger. Let me get my shit off real quick. Then you can
You
go with
right.
your.
You right.
Uh,
He ain't
it's
lying.
something going on with the colluding of it. So the fact that the Browns they were part of it, obviously, because they passed on him several times. So somebody dropped their nuts in the Browns organization. It was like, F what y'all talking about, man. We finna go get this dude. We finna take him with our last pick, and we gonna go get him. So that there alone, to me, obviously, nobody want him to go to the Browns. We was happy as hell when the Browns passed on him. Nobody wants him to go to the Browns, but nobody's taking him. Nobody was drafting him. The Browns dropped their nuts and said, "We don't care what the NFL got going on. We're gonna get his young brother a shot, regardless of what reason they have for doing it. They did it, dog, and we have to be appreciative and grateful for that. It's the 5th round, the
What necessarily, what
144th
necessarily,
pick, dog.
what necessarily, I don't think the Browns wanted them because when they drafted them, they looked at, they showed the room, and they
They
all
ain't
looked
even
at
clap.
disappointment. But
Yup.
I think somebody called them and said, "All right, now it's time to go get him because
Enough
now
of this
it
shit.
looks bad."
Yeah.
they probably heard my podcast. This man, Big Tiger, talking about something. They finna go over here to the rock.
Probably. Big Tiger, I told you, put the book together, man. You, B. Watts,
Hey,
everybody, all the YouTube content creators, man. Y'all need to put the book together, man. Make the money off of it.
hey, check this out. We're gonna find out real soon because they got 5 quarterbacks on the roster. They got to
Yeah.
start making roster cuts pretty soon. So
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
can cut.
One not guaranteed to play. The other one is a vet that not gonna play a whole season. Nobody worries about Kenny Pickett, and he's gonna start off Dylan Gabriel. So who cares
Yeah.
about him?
Kenny
Yeah,
Pickett, the
but
journeyman. Kenny Pickett don't even have the upper hand. He been in the league, what, 3 years now? He ain't even got the upper hand. 3 years is
hey,
his
he
third
Come
tenure.
under
on now.
contract, bro.
Come on, man.
That's
So,
cap hit.
no,
All
as
Shador
far
got
as
to
like,
do is
we talking about
outperform Flacco, man.
a contract that in the NFL, a contract like that, that's easily expendable.
No,
They'll
I
And
know.
cut
I'm
it's
that
not
and move
and
on.
disagreeing.
it show it.
I'm just saying somebody got to get cut. They're not keeping 5 quarterbacks. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Hey,
no, that's not happening.
if you look on Twitter now, a lot of Brown players is congratulating him. Nobody congratulated Dylan Gabriel, so it lets you show the chemistry right there.
But
Alone is everybody's going to a Shador.
you
Yep.
thinking like this, man? Who runs stuff? The men that won clapping at the end, or the players?
The players, because you're the one that got to perform on the field.
No, what is you talking about? No, the coaches call the plays.
I'm
Who
talking about
Now,
blocking
as
well,
far
though?
as
it's
I'm talking about as
Who
far as
that,
the
blocking
that's
for the
team
quarterback?
administration.
I'm
The
talking about
Who
as far as
blocking for
administration
the
that run
quarterback?
it.
The
Because
coach,
the coach is in it, but the administration run it. Because if the players don't perform, then the coaches get fired.
no,
The
I'm talking
owner's
about
still
as
there.
far
The
as
owners run it all. So
we
it is
know
what it
who
is.
run it, but I'm talking about as far as the team chemistry. It
Oh,
got to
team
click.
chemistry, that's the players. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It got to click somewhere, and everybody, all the players excited for Shador. So I mean,
no, so all right, but this is what I'm trying to get you. So they can put Shador in right at the end of the third quarter, right? And they can run 3 run plays, and then they can run a bubble screen, and they can be you were 3 and out, punt the ball. Shador didn't have a great game. 1 pass for 2 yards. They can make it look like that, bro, and just sit him on the bench for 2 years, making bare minimum, and then everybody like, oh, I told you you're gonna be a bust.
Yeah, but we don't know what
That
they're
could
gonna do, man. We
they
don't know their
you
plans. We
you
gotta
right,
hope for the
Tiger.
best.
That
They
could
can't do that.
happen, but if that occurs, then that just further leads to the fact of, well, he didn't do anything at minicamp. Cause that's all that is. Cause at minicamp, you got the playbook, they running through all the plays, you going through all the throws, all of that work and preparation you putting into to evaluate the person in actual real game time. So if they come out there and they're like, well, we just gonna do some screens and you're gonna hand it off 5 times, then that must mean he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do at minicamp.
No,
That's what that'll tell me.
do y'all remember the quarterback battle when you had Justin Fields versus Fromm? And do
At
y'all
Georgia, yeah.
yeah, do y'all remember when Justin Fields would get in the game? What kind of plays they would run with Justin Fields?
But Justin Fields couldn't throw the ball. That's why they ran them type of
Yeah,
plays.
No,
Justin Fields was
You got
terrible
to keep it
passer in
100,
college, bro.
Tiger.
let
You
me
got to
talk.
keep it
No,
100. Justin Field had the arm, but he
hold
didn't
on, bro.
understand how to throw the
Hold on,
ball.
hold on, dog. You just said something. You just said something came out your mouth. So who can throw the ball better, Fromm or Justin Fields?
Now, Justin Fields.
And it was like that then, dog. Justin Fields was the #1 dude coming out of the state. And guess who else was in the state? Sunshine down there, Trevor Lawrence down there in Jacksonville. Fields was the #1 guy. He was the best dude. It wasn't nothing. When he went to Ohio State, look what he did. He was the same guy at Georgia. They put the narrative out he couldn't throw it. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They can do the same thing with Shador and put out a narrative like, oh, he wasn't that good. We told y'all he wasn't that good. His arm ain't that strong. But you running funky plays, so he can't really show what he can do.
No,
So
so
why waste a pick on him if that's your plan? Like that's what I want
this,
to understand.
Y'all, this whole
this
draft, they done tried to demonize this man and destroy his character the whole draft.
For
Hey, y'all
this
read
sure.
is
that
what
So
I'll
why
comment?
say.
why why just let him? Why not just let him go undrafted then? Why take him?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Hey, Jerome, read that comment right there.
I thought the Browns was gonna pick Shador after the comment him and his dad made about new teammate Joe Flacco. But Joe
Hey,
Flacco is 40, bro. Shador got to beat out
Yeah,
one
he up
person,
there.
and that's Joe Flacco, bro. The
the
mother
locker room
dudes they
already
can't
did.
mess
The
with.
facts.
locker
Y'all,
room
You ain't got to
divided,
worry
bro.
about nobody but Joe Flacco, bro.
The
y'all
locker
ain't gonna
room
want to hear
divided.
my thought. Cause my real thought on it is it's so far out there. People gonna be like, man, this boy crazy. But
now
my
go ahead.
real,
Bro, he got an opportunity. I'm gonna let you get off, Jared. He got an
yeah,
opportunity to shit on the Browns, because they passed up on him all them time. And then when they want to re-sign him, he get up out of there, and then he get to play Pittsburgh twice a year, who should have took him and they bullcorned him,
Should
man. He
yeah,
fit,
should
man.
Yeah.
He got an opportunity, dog. This shit happened for a reason. I think the whole time everybody felt like he was going to Cleveland the entire time. That's what the everybody was saying. After Pittsburgh didn't take him, it was Cleveland or Pittsburgh. Then was only because Tom Brady clearly was like F him. Tom Brady had almost three back-to-back-to-back picks, and
Now
they
Tom
didn't
Brady
take
ain't
him,
in it
dog.
like that though. Like
Well,
he
No,
we
got some
understand he don't
ownership,
got
but
that
he
much
ain't
he in the
in
pull.
there
front
like
office.
that
He in the front
though.
office
No,
though.
we understand that, but
Yeah,
when you got six picks and you need a quarterback, you
yeah.
got he could have said, he got some kind of pull.
It's about relations. You right on that. I get that.
He in
Yeah,
the front office though. So I mean, you could say something to somebody, be like, all right, get him. But nah,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Let's
I
hear your
lose
wild
I
take
lose
though,
my
Jr.
relationship with Tom
So
Brady.
this,
I lose the relationship with Jerry Jones. All them. Fuck all of them.
yeah. I'm canning all them boys. Real talk. But
Facts.
this my far fetched idea. These are my thoughts alone after just looking at some shit. So Prime came out, he popped his shit, early in the year about his boys, right? Specifically, Shador and Travis. Like if they get drafted here, oh no, I'm redlining it. Everybody know what redline is. Like I'm gonna put the call in. I'm Archie Manning that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the
Yeah,
NFL like that. The
right.
Shield, whatever. And then Prime came out later on in the year. He kind of alluded to the same thing when he was talking with Gilly and Wallow. Look, man, I don't want my boys playing on cold weather teams. The organizations ain't got it together. Da da da. All the stuff we talking about. We know the Browns ain't got it together. We know the Giants been flopping and all that stuff with quarterbacks. He
Yep,
said all of that stuff.
yep.
Now
He
the
did.
draft order starting to come out, right? And those teams are picking up at the front. So
Yep,
now it's like, all right, we got you. The NFL sent their whole conglomerate out there. Hey, 32 teams, go out there because they didn't even know Travis was going to show up to the workout. He ain't pop up until the day of. I mean, the day before. Because he did that on the strength for his boy Shador. I'm going to show up. This our last time. Let's rack out. So he showed up for that. 32 teams popped up. 32 teams saw Shador workout. It ain't no way you telling me 32 teams ain't have that boy on that draft board somewhere because he was a first round grade. But you not bigger than the Shield. So they looked at Coach Prime and said, dog, you ain't bigger than the Shield. You can't come out and talk about the Hall of Fame. You can't come out and talk about these organizations because the bottom line of the NFL is to protect the NFL. Those owners stick together no matter what. We saw that with Colin Kaepernick. No matter how y'all feel, we saw that with Colin Kaepernick and with other players, Justin Reed included, because they iced his ass out too.
yep. He did.
Mm-hmm.
To me, as a father, I think Coach Prime had to look within himself, pick up that phone, and call some of these organizations and say, "Hey, my baby don't deserve that." Real talk, because that's me. Hey, that's what I'm gonna do. Quiet as kept. I'm gonna call these organizations, and I'm gonna do it for my child, because that's my child's dream.
Yeah,
I done
I
lived
think
my dream. I played in the NFL. I did my thing. They gonna use Coach Prime name, image, and likeness forever in the NFL because contractually they can do that. He signed those contracts.
because
Mm-hmm.
I
I
was
think Coach
watching
Prime had to walk it back and call some organizations and said, "Y'all can't do this to my baby.
I
It
was
is
wa-
what it is." And that may be crazy to think. Coach Prime may not ever come out and say it, but that's what I think.
No,
Because
it's not. But Shiloh said what you said. He was saying it in a joking way on the well
yeah,
off today, but he told his
yeah,
dad, "Hey, if
yeah,
he
the
wasn't
agent.
that N word, we would Shador would have got the bag. If he
yeah,
wasn't that dude, he wouldn't have got drafted past the second round." He
When
said it
Charlo
jokingly, but he said it in the well off video today.
yeah,
when I was watching Shiloh stream earlier today, everybody was in his room except for his pop. So I do feel like Coach Prime made some calls and probably like saying like I'm not gonna step in the way of this. Don't do this to my son type. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that was the reason why somebody probably went and got him.
Yeah, Prime know it's part of his fault, man, and I don't think that he really need to reach out and do all of this and do. I think at this point he just need to take a step back. Let Shador go be a man now. Let him do his own thing. He a man now. He in the
yep,
NFL. Let him make his own way. You coach Colorado, do your thing. I just think Prime need to take a step back because obviously the owners in the NFL don't like that. And you don't have to conform to them. You don't have to do what they want you to do. But if you're not, you see, they're not gonna let you in the league. So if you want your son
yeah,
to be in the league, you have to conform to him. Now, if you don't want to conform to him, say F it. Shador and them, they find something else to do. But as long as you want your son to be in the league, You need to step back, bro. Let Shador go do his thing, go be a man, and you just focus on Colorado, dog.
Yeah,
Yep.
but it's not just his son though. It's all these players that he's telling to come to Colorado if they want to get drafted.
Yeah,
He got to
it's the other
conform to the
players.
league so it don't hurt
So
all
it
them
don't
other
hurt
players
future
too.
draft picks, yeah.
Yeah,
Because now LeJounte not name on the line. Jimmy, these guys are fringe, maybe undrafted guys and stuff like that. But they names on the line too. Shallow name on the line. Guys that, like
Yeah.
I said again, fringe to be drafted 6th, 7th round or undrafted. But some people feel like, well, Shador wasn't a first round grade and stuff like that. Look, this is what I'm gonna say. Me personally, I think the young man balled out. Now, should he have gone first round? In my opinion, yes. But when you got the likes of Mel Kiper that been doing this 50 years, when you got the likes of Todd McShay that been doing it 25, 30 years, when you got all of these guys, this is their job. This is what they get paid to do. When you get 32 teams to show up to a showcase or a workout, teams are looking to evaluate. Now, they may knock them for certain characteristics and stuff like that, but when the conglomerate of NFL analysts are saying, yeah, this guy look like he's a first round talent. He's done enough to be considered a first round talent. You don't go in the first round, you don't go in the second, third, fourth, you go to the fifth. That's an issue. That's what I take. That's what I take issue with.
So all right, so y'all, I know y'all probably gonna say I'm crazy or whatever for this right here, but I'll take my ball and go home, bro. Like if I see they dick me like this, they gonna keep doing it. They gonna keep doing it, and I'll make that call to Dwayne Johnson and say, look, man, what we can do? Cause we rocked it when we went to Jacks. We turned the SWAC into something. We went over there to the Pac, what is it, Pac-12, Pac-10, whatever it was,
Yeah, Pac-12.
Pac-12, and they turned that around. That conference ain't never been that lit. Then they came over here to the Big 12, and the Big 12 lit. So if they go over there and play in the other league, they're going to make that league lit. And
Yeah,
now you
but for
got better deal. You got more bargaining chips because they need you way more than the NFL needs you.
Yeah. But if your lifelong dream is to play in the NFL, man, it's tough to give that up. Now I understand, like, if they this season, if he try to play with Cleveland and they do him dirty, then yeah, maybe. But I think he got to at least give it a try right now. Like, okay, they gave me an opportunity. Let's see if it's gonna be a fair opportunity or if they just on bull crap. So I think he should try to test the waters to see if it's a real fair opportunity or if they just trying to sabotage him. And then after that, then yeah, shit, he might need to get up out of there. But I think he got to try to see what this opportunity is, man.
But
Hey,
hey,
Dutch, I agree with you, man. I think it would have been better for him to go undrafted. Hey,
hold
let
on,
me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think?
hold on, Pro. Let me say this now. I'll let you go,
But
Pro. Do you think it's better to be a player or to be an owner?
owner,
Owner for sure.
Owner for sure. Like I
Do
get
you
to call whatever shot I want.
ever be a owner?
You own your brand though, and the NFL gives your brand 1,015 million times more exposure than the Rocks lead will give your brand.
No, but guess what the NFL is trying to do? They're trying to stop him from being able to put his brand out there. They want to control it. That's why you can't take your helmet off and stuff in the NFL because they don't want you to have a brand. They just want the shield to be the brand. It's
I
not
agree,
about the shield.
Yeah. Nah, man.
but that's the league. That's the league all these players want to play in, dog. Like
Yeah.
that's what they want to do. They know what the NFL's about, and they want to go play for it.
The only
That's
option they
yeah.
had the options.
but they had options before. Remember, Jerome? The USFL used to have better talent than the NFL before they merged. They had options.
Yeah,
That was a
that's what
long
I.
time
That's
ago
what
though.
Tiger the one saying they ain't had options. They always done had options.
And dog, when since you've been growing up, he ain't doing nothing but NFL.
Correct. I agree with you. I just think he got to give it a shot, man. This is young man's dream. They trying to strip it away from him. If they gonna give him an opportunity to go and prove that he belong and he's supposed to be there, let him go, get his little 7, 8 year run, make a big bag, and then say F him. But that's where the money at, dog.
But hey,
Like the
Jerome, let
Rock
me
and
ask you
them can
this.
only pay him a certain amount of money.
Hey,
But
Yeah.
Jerome, let me ask you this because,
thinking on
like, I
smart.
agree with everything you're saying, but Shador, think about it. Shador could have went anywhere in college. He went to Jackson State, so he's known for taking that same.
The chance
chance that Tiger talking about is just like him going to Jackson State. So now the
Mhm.
NFL, shitting on him. Okay, I'm gonna take my talents to the USFL, blow it up, boom. You know how many teams gonna be calling him like Warren Moon? The NFL
Yeah,
didn't want him. He blew it
I,
up over there in that league.
for
Now they come
sure.
calling.
But
No,
if
Now
you
they
I
come.
agree with y'all 1,000% that that should be an option for him, but I don't think right now is the time. I think he needs to
Yeah.
see if this is a real opportunity before he just jumps ship and goes. Now I think y'all right. I'm not saying y'all wrong, but I'm just saying try this out first to see if it's a real opportunity. The UFL is gonna always be there. This opportunity with the NFL, it might not. So try it out. If it don't work, then yeah, go do your thing. That's all I'm saying. Just try it out first.
Right.
Yeah, you got to try it out first, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like saying Cooper
I,
Flag, hey, don't go to the NBA, bro. You
Hey,
need to
hey, let
go
me
to
ask y'all a
China and get
question.
that thing popping. Like, huh?
Yeah.
no,
Now,
no,
Nah,
dog,
dog. You
that,
go to the association, bro.
that's different, dog. It's when you know they trying to blackball you off the gate,
right. That's
and
different.
you got your own power. Everywhere he done been, he done turned it out.
Right.
Everywhere he done sold out crowds. So now they got bargaining chips. And the NFL trying to make sure he don't have no bargain. They trying to suppress this man. It's like a public, like almost a whipping what they just did to Shador and Coach Prime right now. Like they gave them 50 lashes.
Yeah, it was a lynching. It was a
Yo,
it was
Yeah,
it
yo,
was
nah,
worse than a
I
whipping.
agree
It
with
was
you
a
on that.
lynching, dog. It was a
I agree
lynching.
with you, man.
nah,
They
it
lynched
was
him.
definitely a travesty. I don't know if y'all talked about this because I jumped on late. Yo, what's up with that phone call, man? How somebody got that number, bro?
Yeah.
If
Oh,
Oh
the
that
only
yeah.
people
Yeah.
if the only people know in the organization, if he just got that phone, and the only people got that number is Pittsburgh or these other teams.
Yeah.
How in the world somebody got that number?
it's
And it's not
Dable,
under his
man.
name. It's not under
It's
his name.
Dable. It's the Giants guy, man. It's the Giants head coach, bruh. He's full of manure. He leaked the interview last year of Jaden Daniels. Like he's sloppy like that, bro. He's sloppy like that. And
He's
now
not
some
gonna
of the
be that
stuff is
low.
starting to come out. They saying that him and Dable, Shador and Dable got into it because Shador was unprepared for a meeting, and I guess they got into an argument. That's the worst formal interview. That comment is coming from that camp, dog. Because
Yeah.
supposedly Shador and Dable got into it. And then he spit in his face. He jumped up to get Jackson Dart. He didn't have to do that. Nobody was finna take him. So I think it's just an assumption. But if I had to pick a suspect, it would be somebody in the Giants camp that's doing all that.
Hey, Mel
Yeah.
Kiper going crazy on everybody right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cause
cause people coming at Mel Kiper like, man, how could you have this boy? Look, Mel Kiper had been wrong about a lot of stuff, but he more right about some stuff than he wrong about some stuff too. So you
I
gotta, you know
agree.
what I'm saying? It's a 50-50 thing with Mel Kiper because if you look at old buddy that went to the Jets, what was in it? Zach Wilson? Mel Kiper was high on Zach Wilson. Then
Yeah.
he flamed out. You know what I'm saying? So, but
So
then
what they
Mel
do?
Kiper was high on Jaden Daniels, and we saw what Jaden Daniels. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's a 50-50 thing, bruh.
It's an attack on him too. They trying to sabotage his
Yeah,
credibility as
let,
well. That's why he's so mad because he's like,
yeah,
okay, I understand he can fall to the second round, but fifth round, come on, guys, like y'all being
yeah,
disrespectful now. Y'all sabotaging my credibility.
yeah.
let the temperature in
That's why Mel Kiper going ag on TV right now. I feel him for that. He like, hell nah, my name means something in this shit.
y'all know should do it and go do the group. How y'all feel about that? I would just want to check the temperature of the room to see how aware y'all are. How does y'all feel about him want to go?
About him not going to where?
To go meet with Gruden to do like
Yeah,
Gruden takes or something like
I
that.
think it would
yeah.
have. I think it would have helped him.
It was number white. It was a number white quarterbacks anyway. Didn't no black quarterbacks?
Yeah, was
Cam
he
Ward didn't go.
one? Was he
Jalen
offered
Rose
to
didn't go.
go? Do we know if the offer was extended to him to go?
Yeah, Cam Ward is number one pick, and he didn't go. So I don't
It was
know
number
what
white
ties into it,
quarterbacks. Who
but
cares about them?
I would have
No, but
liked to
Cam
see him do that. I would have
refused.
liked to see him go sit on the top because that's one thing we've never been able to see Shador. Like we see him talk to the receivers and stuff on the
Wait,
field. He
no,
like,
no,
bro,
no,
run
no,
this route.
no,
So I know he can kill it when it comes to that.
no, no, no.
But
I wouldn't have liked that because if you actually watch, he was talking to them quarterbacks crazy. Like
Correct.
Shador
Yeah,
probably would have went off on him.
you can paint your own narrative. Like Gruden can paint his own narrative. Now, do I
Right.
think he would do that? I don't know. I don't know the man personally, but what I do know, he said some racist shit when he was the head coach of the Raiders
That's what
in
I'm
Bro,
some
saying.
trust
email
me,
traffic.
if y'all go watch it right now, like he really was talking like Will Howard, Kyle McCoy. He was talking to him crazy. Like, all right, get up and tell me what you think about this. All right, now sit your ass down. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
what?
Gruden be in them things drunk, dog. Man,
Yeah,
Gruden be in there drunk as hell in them things.
but it's like I know they.
He wouldn't talk to me, crap. I would slap him.
I'm not
Hey,
finna.
Tiger, we
But
can't hear
look,
you.
Bucket, this one I'm gonna say to this though. Hey man, that's
Can't
how
hear
they
you,
talk in
Tiger.
locker rooms though. That's how coaches talk. Now, Dable could have been talking to Shador the same way, and Shador probably was like, "Hey, bro, I ain't going for that." Like, you know
Yeah,
Yeah,
what I'm
he
saying?
probably
he
would. He
Meeting
wasn't
his
used
probably
to
how it
young,
that.
went down.
But now he see what
that
it's
could have
like.
easily happened too. But
If
I
you
didn't,
want
you know what I'm saying? Playing some collegiate sports and stuff like that. Hey, them coaches, they bring you in that room and they talk to you. And
if
I'd
you
be
want to
like,
be a
hold
part of
on,
the
Hey,
man.
plantation, man, that's what you're gonna have to deal with, dog.
But see, that's
Yeah.
my like. I won't go help nobody build a platform if I know they on some bull jive. I'm not gonna help you build your. If Shador go on his show, that's probably gonna be his highest rated show. I wouldn't go do
For
that.
sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
think
I
hey,
so.
did
agree, a
y'all did,
thousand
y- did
percent.
y'all do y'all remember when Coach Prime said that he had already talked to the teams that wanted Shador? I think the reason why this whole thing about, if it's true about Shador not going prepared or him being nonchalant, if it's true that Coach Prime, and I don't believe Coach Prime will say something that ain't true when it come to that. I think they already kind of had in their mind, based on talking to these teams, that he probably was going to either Pittsburgh or the Raiders. And I think that's the reason why Coach Prime probably was saying what he was saying, because they might have talked to him. Again, this is just my thoughts on that. They might have talked to him and shared some things about how their interest in Shador. And that's probably the reason why he was like, well, nah, my boy ain't going here, this, that, and the third. Or you ain't got to worry about that. We already got this situation under control with who maybe end up drafting him. And I think that's probably why the approach was the way it was.
Hell yeah, that's valid. That's valid as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
look at the
with you on
comment
that
on
on
the
some
screen.
extent. That's valid.
Look at the comment on the screen. That's something I'm excited about too, right there.
Yeah.
They say I want to see Shador handle QB competition. He ain't never had to do it. He ain't had to do it because he been the best, but still, ain't they ain't really brought nobody in on his level at any of the schools. So this will be good to see him. This is all great for Shador, man. It's time for him to separate from Prime. Prime done did everything he can do as far as Shador as a football player. Now, when it comes to the branding, the marketing, him being attached to his pops, that's gonna have to continue for a few more years until he make his own name in the league. But I think it's time for Prime to pass the torch and let
Yeah.
Shador go figure this shit out. Like you gave him all the information, you prepared him, dog. You got him ready. So if you trust in your preparation for him, it's time to let him go. It's
I
time
don't
to
know
let him
why
go.
people. I don't know why people think like him going to the Browns is a bad thing. He finna turn his whole organization around, and they talking about like the humble aspiration about this thing. I'm like, bro, this dude came from an HBCU. He didn't come from no Big Ten, no ACC, no SEC. He started from the bottom, bro. Who cares who's in front of him, bro? He's finna work his way to the top, bro. I promise you. He's finna be the
Yeah.
known name on the Brown organization. I don't care.
Get it out the mud.
Bro, you
Get
see,
out the
Yeah.
mud, bro.
I guess because I've been in a situation when I know I was one of the best dudes on the team. I used to have people talk to me after the game, like, "Hey man, why you ain't playing more? Why you ain't playing more?" I'm like, "Man, they got their favorites, dog. They got their favorites. Dog, dudes used to be at practice with me, and they'll tell me like, "Hey T, man, don't go hard, bro. Don't go hard," because they know I'll break their shoulder. But the coaches had who they wanted. I only had 1 year left. They had some dudes that had 3 years left. And they was like, you know what? We're going to let these young pups play because you're going to be gone and we're going to have them for 3 more years. So I done seen coaches. I was on the team one time when he was five of us on one side and the coach son and his homeboy was on the other side. So it was five of us on one side and then the other two. I'm like, dog. So we got to rotate. Five of us got to rotate. And then one dude get all the shine. He still didn't get no shine.
It can happen, man. Look at Kirk Cousins and RG3, man. Look, they ain't the coach didn't want RG3. The owner wanted him, so they took him. They got him. I mean, RG3 talent undeniable. They took Kirk Cousins fourth round. When it came back down to it, RG3 got hurt. They brought him back early. He got hurt again. The owner still wanted to offer RG3 a contract.
And the comment section, I see where you said the Ralphie dude. Where comment at? Where you say Browns did not want to draft him, give him an opportunity to read the room and body language. We understand that, But when them fans, when the game time come on and them fans start screaming Shador
Yeah,
name, I
we
bet
want
you see that field.
Sanders.
I
Yeah,
bet you see that field. They gonna do just like I do Archie in Texas when them
Uh,
fans go crazy over Archie. Come
I,
on now.
he
I'm
gonna
like,
have to rebrand though, cause hey, pick at 144. I don't think you coming in and getting two off rip. I don't
No,
know
no,
about
no,
that.
no.
Yeah, you probably be 12 or something like that, but
They gonna scream his name though. They ain't gonna scream Dylan Gabriel name though for sure.
but
before I let my son go over here and be humiliated, I'll call I'll call Johnson, man. I'll call Dwayne Johnson and see what we can do, bro.
Bro, we don't want to go to the Rock, bro. We don't want to go there.
But why
they
you
season and already started, man. So he'll have to wait a whole another year. Well, nah, I guess he could still go play in that league or whatever like that, but I don't know. I ain't feeling that one, man.
We got our toes in the dough, man. NFL
Yeah,
bound, bro. It's over
just,
with.
just work, man. That's it. Just work.
now that
Just work.
y'all sound like right now y'all sound like some ladies that want a Gucci purse so bad, and you like they like oh them other person this Gucci purse is the one. The Gucci purse is one, but the Gucci people don't even want you to come in their store. If you don't want me to come in your store, I ain't coming to your store. You ain't gonna get none of my bread. Like
But they don't. They the new ladies ain't working for it. They begging to go in that store to get that Gucci purse. We ain't begging for nothing. We finna work for it.
Yeah, I'm finna work for it, man.
no, they was begging a little bit. That's why they stopped recording all that kind of stuff. Like
Ain't nobody begging, bro. Stop, bro.
y'all let me be a good boy, so they'll
And
What
look,
about
hey,
what
and
about what
I'm gonna say
about
this,
Travis?
Tiger.
What about Cam Ward? They all being good boys. Why you ain't
I'm
saying
a,
nothing about them?
I'm gonna say
Why
this.
why is it only Shador? Shador need to jump
Got to be a
ship
good
when
boy.
all of
Yeah.
them got to fall in line.
Hey,
If you
and
want to
another thing,
play, if you want
I'm
to play
cutting.
for the plantation, everybody got to fall in line.
Hey,
Everybody.
look, and
Every
another
single
thing.
one of them
Say,
black players got to fall in line if they want to play in the NFL. Every one of them.
hold on. Say what y'all want. I
oh,
don't care. Y'all can view me any kind of way. I'm cutting Travis off because look, he at the time when Travis was needed the most, and everybody was scrutinized and talking about him. Shador was right there behind him and publicly said, "Y'all ain't finna talk about my bro like that." But as soon as everybody talking about Shador not getting drafted, where Travis said nowhere to be found. I don't care
Oh,
about it.
hold on. We don't know what transpired behind the scenes. We don't know
But
if he called
he
them.
could have publicly said something though. Come
Now
on now.
he could have, but I ain't gonna hurt him for that because there's a lot going on. He getting ushered around the facility. He doing this. He trying. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on, and plus he need to enjoy his moment too. So I get what you're
Come
saying, but
on,
at the
bro.
same time, you know what I'm saying? That he got his brothers there. He got Bucky. He got Shiloh. He got all them people, man. So
but the energy
Yo,
was
one
I
of the
get it,
announce
but at the same time,
one of
I
the
don't knock him for it.
one of the draft announcers literally said, and he sounded like he was a Shador fan. He was rooting for Shador and asked a question, but he literally said like they need to get on the phone and beg. Like I that right there, I was like, come on,
I know
bro.
he
Like
said
Hey,
it. The
you gotta
dude name
beg for the
was
yo,
slave
he
master, bro.
literally
the
said
dude name was
said,
Daniel
go ahead.
Jeremiah. That's the one who
Yeah,
said it.
Daniel
Yep.
Jeremiah who said it. Yep.
how
And
They
old?
want you to beg for
and
the
you know what's
slave master,
interesting
bro.
about that? So Daniel Jeremiah, he connected with all with all these teams because he's an NFL insider. You don't think somebody then put that out there to him? Somebody he talking to in an organization for him to confidently sit at that desk and say something like that?
But
Uh,
I agree with, did you see what Joe Clatt looked at him though? Joe,
Yeah.
if you go back and watch that, Joe Clatt looked at him like, man, what the
Joel Klatt wanted to call him the NGA.
Hey,
That's the
nah.
look he gave him.
If y'all look at that I wouldn't say interview, but the after the day two when they was doing the little reviews and stuff, bro, Joe Clay was slick hating. I ain't gonna lie.
He was. Cause he at the end when Daniel Jeremiah said that, and he kind of looked at him like, man, where you getting that from? Like you crazy. But then he doubled down on it and said, like, yeah, you got to do a deep dive, look at yourself, and blah blah blah, and all that stuff. Now I'm saying Shador shouldn't have to do that, but Coach Prime, for your son, you do it, dog. Cause I do anything for my kids. If that mean I got to call, beg, borrow, please,
what?
steal,
Oh,
my
no,
pride is not too
y'all,
big
we
to
talk
sit
about
there and do that for my child. I'll keep it 100.
y'all.
Any parent would
No,
say
y'all
that.
like we just some regular 9 to 5 kind of cats over at the center's house. Dog, Prime got a $54 million deal, dog. 50
Prime got that. Shador don't got that though.
exactly.
That's prime money.
That's
Keep it 100. That's, you know what I'm saying. That's prime. Now, will he ice his son
right.
out?
I
Nah, but that's
got you,
his
dog.
money.
Hold on, let me ride, dog. Let me ride. So, like, when you got this kind of money, when you got this kind of wealth, now you can go take other chances. You can bet on yourself. You don't got to beg nobody to be in that league if you spirit. Dog, before I take my people somewhere and people treat us wrong, dog, we leaving, dog. We out of here, bro. I got too much pride to be begging somebody to be at their table if they don't want me here.
I
But
feel what you're saying.
what Tiger saying is exactly what some of those so-called anonymous scouts were saying, or whoever these anonymous folks talking about. Shador came to these meetings entitled, like he didn't need the NFL and all this other stuff, and that type of stuff, quote unquote, supposed to rub them the wrong way. Like, bro, like if you don't need that, of course. I mean, but that shouldn't be an indictment because it's not like old boy from Buffalo family didn't have money before he came into the league. So I just think it'd be a double standard sometime. But again, like we talked about yesterday, you got two different type of black situation, and that's they just ain't like that. They ain't relate. They can't relate to it. They don't feel like that, or they like, who are y'all to come to the table? Okay, you got money, but and $54 million and $100 million is a lot of money. But you're talking about some billionaires. It's some different categories when you start talking about money. And they're like, okay, you got 100 million overall, but I'm a billionaire. You can't come talk to me like you're on my level. So I think that's kind of how they viewed it, and that's why they look at them like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nah, man. Look, I tell you, these leagues and these associations, man, they got it's so much red tape and red line, man. And the process of me like getting ready to retire and stuff like that, like I was putting out resumes and stuff like that. And my wife, she really want to go stay in Atlanta. I'm like, I don't know why you want to stay there, whatever. But at the time, I'm like, all right, I can retire early. This is what I'm gonna do. I put in for a job with the Atlanta Hawks to work on their human performance staff to be a physical therapist. They did a background check on me, saw that I do sports betting, and said, nah, I can't do it. Ice me, like you do sports bet, can't do it. Told me I can't sports bet for 3 years, and then I could reapply. I said, man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But if that's something I want to do, if I want to go work in the NBA, you cannot sports bet. Even the people that work on the staff cannot sports bet. Period. Point blank. Not just the players, staff included cannot sports bet. So I
That's
was like, dang, man,
What if you lived in like Vegas or somewhere? You still can't do it.
big
can't
game.
do it. You can't do it because it's the association rule. Can't do it.
Oh,
I
God.
said, man, that's crazy, man. And you know me, it's just sports betting. I'm still in the military at this time, going about my day and stuff like that. Like, hey, it's sports betting. I ain't worried about that. Da 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 da. Man, they did that background investigation, brought me in. I did an interview. They flew my family out. We had a great time. Put us in a nice Airbnb. All of that stuff, bro. I had to come back and tell my wife, yeah, nah, it ain't gonna look good. Sports betting.
And see, and that's the thing. Like, I understand where Big Tiger and promo coming from. Like, take your stuff and run, but we all conform to somebody. We,
Yep.
unfortunately, as a people, we don't own nothing, and it sucks that it's that way. Even with your job you got right now, you gotta do some shit, act a certain way that you don't want to act because of who you
Right,
working for. It's the same thing with the
right.
NFL. Like, if that's who you want to be a part of, you have
Gotta
to
change.
follow it. You gotta do what they do. You gotta fall in line, and that's just what it is.
Yep. So
Yeah,
It
I
sucks.
added
It's
another year of
terrible.
service, and I was just like, all right, well, I add another year of service and just retire like that. Then
It's trash.
it
I would
is what
love
it
for them to be
is.
like F the NFL, get a Netflix deal or something, and shoot the documentary. And he not. I would love for that to happen, man. But I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
It's terrible
it's
what they doing to the young man. Though it's terrible.
it's
Yep.
Let me ask
amazing. It's amazing we don't own anything, and that's true. But we got more power than anybody as a community. Now,
Yep.
look how many of us in the NFL. Now, we had the mindset like the '60s,
right.
and we pulled the like, you know what? Hey, the way y'all doing Shador, man, we ain't playing. We matter of fact, we gonna go over here. We'll go play in the park somewhere. if we had that mentality, just because we don't own it, don't mean we can't affect it. And
Yeah.
it's the same thing. And obviously, if we so far removed from that people are not going to do that because everybody thinking about their families and money and all that other
The money.
situation. But we got more power as black people, as consumers. I'm sorry, as people who spend money than anybody in this country. And we can affect
Absolutely.
it, but it
For
takes
sure.
sacrifice. And I don't think that we willing to sacrifice like that as a people. That's
No,
all.
because they know what controls us, and it's the money. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody. Everybody get in line for the money. Get in line, you gonna get in line for that money, man. And it's
Look, if
like
they,
Kanye said, they made us hate ourselves and love their wealth, man.
yep.
It's true, dog. Like, and they said something about this, and there was a statement that it's a known statement. They said it's easy to tear a black man down because his own people, will help you do it, man. And that's just how we are as a people, man. And it's I mean, it ain't we. I'm not trying to get into all the race and da 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 because I don't think it was a lot of African American people drafted. But when they want you, when they want to make a point out of you, they will do that, showing, hey, y'all, the rest of y'all better stay in line, or we're gonna do the same shit to y'all. That's what they're doing.
Yeah. I don't even think it's about critical race theory. Me personally, is there some undertones? Yes. But I don't think that's the full fact. I think it's the shield itself. NFL, National Football League. Look, they iced out Donald Trump at the time when he
Right.
wanted to be a owner of a team because he did
Right.
what? He spoke out against the shield.
Yep.
Mhm.
So that's a very wealthy man. Got the money. He was trying to buy the team and all this stuff. They iced him out because of what he said. He took out a article about the NFL, dogging him out, and
And
this
look,
years ago.
and he
So
was the only one that spoke up right now. Everybody else was quiet. He's the only one that
Yep.
spoke up.
Yeah,
Side.
now
because
what
he
do you
know
know?
But
he
but
Him
like
he
speaking
still
up,
got
stuff
issues
like
with it.
that.
But yeah, if you
But
don't fall in
they
line,
iced
you
him
can't be a
out.
part of their program, man.
Yeah,
That's
them
just how
owners
it
said,
is.
you ain't finna speak negatively about us and then say you want to buy into one of the franchises. Nah, they iced them out. They voted. They said, nah, kick rocks, bro. He sent that tweet out because of that. He been iced out the NFL.
exactly. But
So
Yeah, if Pittsburgh, New England, and Dallas decide, and even Kansas City, if them four say we going right, everybody else going right.
exactly.
That's just how it work with them.
Them the mainstay. You ain't going against the shield. You gonna fall in line, or you gonna get voted out. You gonna be one of them owners that's gonna get voted out.
the only
Trust.
Yeah.
kind of bucked the system a little bit was Jerry. Jerry was bucking the system big time. Jerry taught the NFL how to make money a little bit because he was signing his
Yeah,
own.
he did. He did. Sure did. He put him on the map. That's when the NFL blew up when Jerry got in there.
Exactly. But and that's what I'm saying with now I think the NFL has some ownership in this new league. I think they cause the first year that with the XFL, they lost a lot of money. So I think this merger and everything, the NFL got some kind of ownership in this. So I don't know how independent they are, or whatever. But I know Coach Prime them, they got more media power than XFL or the National Football League. They got more media power than them. So they could have helped turn a team around like they did in Jackson, just like they did Boulder. And now you can set up because you can be an owner now. You can end up getting way more profit. Like that's the game to be an owner. And Coach Prime told them that one day. He said, "I know some men that never played football that got way more money than me." So if you got an opportunity where you can go try to buy a team and all that, like that's what I would discuss with Dwayne Johnson. If it's a chance where my sons can come over here and play and we can buy into the organization and buy a team, that's what I'll try to do.
But how much money are them teams making? Like Jay Z said something. He said uh half of a billion. He said something where like I'd rather have this than that in regards to the amount. Like how much is that? How much are those teams making? I understand the ownership aspect of it, but
It's
and
probably
that's what we
negative.
need. That's what we need to get to for sure. But you got to get as much as you can before you try to do that. Like you can't mess up this money that you're getting right now to jump ship and do that. Like how much are them teams making?
I
It probably be under the red line. It's probably under.
Yeah, they not even profiting,
I
man.
don't think they profitable at this point. Cause
But then,
I was
Yeah,
just
but
in DC
but hold
at
on, hold
spring break, and I went
on.
to one of them games up there. That stadium was not packed out. The Audi Stadium, that was
yeah,
not packed out.
But
a
did they
prime
have?
team will be packed out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that would be packed. Yeah,
y'all, I
people
mean,
show up.
just rewind y'all brain. Was Jackson making a lot of profit when they got there? Was Boulder making a lot of profit when Prime got there?
Nope.
But those are like you're talking about. Prime then made that profit at Colorado because they had the college football backing. When you go
Oh
to the Wade Rock Johnson, y'all on your own out there, bro. You on
no,
your own.
but no, this is the thing. How you get the backing and all that kinds of because Prime know how to sell a fight. Shadur don't know how to sell a fight. They know how to get the crowd behind it for people get that buzz and they want to come see you play.
I understand, but that's just like to me, it's like that's like the WNBA, dog.
Yeah,
And
look,
But people just ain't gonna never watch it at the same level that they watch the NFL or the NBA.
They watch all
yeah,
Caitlin Clark games like that.
is that
Not enough to make an impact though.
No, we talking about her team. So Prime's team is gonna help the league. Is eventually gonna help the league with the amount of
eventually, but I get what I feel y'all, man. But nah, I can't be the martyr for it. I don't know.
Hell no.
That's a hard one to sell, dog.
They ain't doing
If,
that, dog.
if I gotta look at my child and say, look, man, you're gonna have to sacrifice your body and all of this stuff, and for maybe we'll be able to get it popping. I don't know, dog. Hey, go get it popping in something that's already established, and we good, bro. We
but
can buy into some stake into the UFL if we want to, but
the
go
thing
get
For
it
real.
popping, man.
already done this twice. It ain't like they ain't done it before. They done it twice.
And it failed. That's what I'm saying. They done it
But no,
twice, and it's
no,
failed twice.
no, I'm talking about Coach Prime has done this twice. Coach Prime changed around. Well, no, three times now. He done changed around three conferences.
Then
Three.
Because of the coverage, man. They're
Coach
not
Prime
gonna
would have
give
to
him
go
the
to the
same
UFL.
coverage.
See, this is where y'all missing it. Coach, like when I went and looked up all this stuff, so before I start talking, I go do research. Coach Prime got three times the followers as the they football league. They got
Correct, because of the coverage.
exactly. So they're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna bring their brand. They're gonna bring their fans. Shadur got 2 million followers, dog.
That's
It,
nothing, Tiger.
dog. Yes, that is something because guess what? He started selling his jerseys over there, and 100,000 of them buy a jersey. You know how much money that is?
Not enough.
Dog,
Tiger, that's not a lot, dog.
that,
Like 2 million followers is
like,
not a lot at all, bro.
dog, all right, that's why Kevin Hart. Why y'all think Kevin Hart the biggest comedian? Because he got his following up on social media. Mike Epps and all them didn't want to do that. Man, I don't got time for that. I don't got time. Then Kevin Hart blew up, became the man because he can get eyes on the prize so he can sell products. So all his movies and stuff was making a lot of money because he got loyal fans. And y'all see when Bucky posts them videos and all that kind of stuff. If Rock Johnson don't let them boys come in and do what they doing, they gonna keep that same following. They done did it 3 times, dog.
I agree with you. Look, that's why I say, look, they can get it popping. Coach Prime got to go too. He can't stay at Colorado. He got to go too. Like it got to be a whole package deal because we've only seen it like that.
Yeah,
Prime
there ain't
at
enough money in
JSU
that.
with Shador, Bucky, Charlotte. It got to be everybody got to go. Prime can't stay at Colorado and do that.
I don't
Like
know.
I think
everybody got to go, bro.
I
It
think
can't
he
just be
can though.
Shador get it popping by himself.
He can be a feeder program. He can keep feeding kids. All the kids that get done by the NFL, he can keep shoot them over here.
I don't know, man. But I feel you though. Is it doable? For sure. Like
I,
you
I,
said, they already got the model. They didn't did it. So
I,
I agree with you
just,
on that.
just 1 second, real quick. What if all them boys, like Miller, the linebacker, all them boys go over there and go play with whatever team should do it? All of them go try and like 80% of them make it. Dog, you know how many fans gonna watch that team now? Jackson State and Colorado fans gonna watch.
Is Coach Prime coaching the team? Because a lot of people following Coach Prime too, bro. Not
Yeah,
just Shador.
a lot of people follow Coach Prime, but Shadur got his own following, and like some of these other boys got their own following too.
Oh, Ollie Gordon went to the Dolphins. Yeah, I mean, that ain't something you do now, man. Like I just can't see him doing that now. I don't think it'll be profitable right now. Like not at all.
Yep.
But you,
I'm gonna have to get a
who
cut.
knows? I just don't
Is
think
is
that league, regardless of who's in it, it's never going to be profitable. And
Yeah.
then them dudes don't want to play in that league, man. Come on now, we talking about that versus the NFL. People
Yep.
playing that league because they have to, not because they want to. You ain't gonna get no players that want to play in that league.
But
It's
that's
just
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
the thing
It's,
that's different, dog. When you can control the narrative and you can start selling out, like if he do a deal like the Floyd Mayweather deal, where he can get some of the money from the tickets and all that kind of stuff, man, Shador make so much money, bro. He'll make so much money, dog. And like now he can get all kind of endorsement deals and stuff because now he can connect it to a bigger brand.
Man,
He got
I mean,
control. And if he go to the NFL ain't gonna give him that control.
but the reason he has these endorsements is because
Because
people were banking on him going to the NFL, bro. Like,
uh,
you're not gonna sell nothing if you don't have the big
dog,
brands behind you.
nothing to do with his endorsement, dog. What he did, his likability, and how Bucky them marketed them, that's what got them all these endorsements.
No, no, no. Exactly. But the reason that Nike will sign him and he's the first college athlete, because Nike don't sign college athletes, is because prior to them signing him, everybody said he was the number one pick to go where? To the NFL. Why you think his shoe ain't came out yet? They're waiting on him to get to the NFL. Everything was an investment. That's what you do. You invest because
yeah,
you
it's
know this
predicated.
player finna
Yeah.
go to the NFL, dog. Like they're not doing that because Bucky posted videos of him. They doing it because they know he's going to the NFL.
No, they doing it because he got, because he's marketable. That's why they doing it.
And how do you keep the eyes on him if he don't go to the NFL?
Hold on. Why they gave one to Caitlin Clark then?
Because they knew she was going to the WNBA. The eyes were going to still be able to be on her.
Oh, well, okay, well, why the little young girl out of high school? Why Jordan gave her a Nike deal?
Because that's what Jordan does.
No,
Jordan signed people early.
that was
Jordan ain't Nike, dog. Jordan is not Nike.
dog, it's a part of Nike. What you talking about, dog?
But it's not Nike, bro.
Dog, Nike makes Jordans.
Jordan is his own brand, Tiger.
His own brand, but he's
Oh, the Eagles
umbrella,
got
dog.
Kyle McCord, dog.
Oh, he
Wow.
ain't seeing the field. Ain't nobody
Eagles
worried
got Kyle
Yeah,
McCord.
he ain't seen the field. Who cares?
He might not
No,
make the
no, but
53.
that's good for the Eagles, dog. That's the nation's leading
Always
passer.
get value picks,
As a
dog.
backup quarterback, I mean, shit, they won. The Eagles won.
Yeah, they're gonna always get the value picks. That's why the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year. They know how to get value picks.
That's a great pick.
Share for some share too. Torrey Holden from Colorado State went to Seattle.
Oh, that's what's up. I like that for him.
Yeah, that's a nice grab.
I like that for him, man.
Man, I better
That's
see
a
one of these
hey, that's great
Colorado
for Kyle
receivers
McCord,
go,
though.
man.
I
Cause
just
he's
want
from
one, man.
Philadelphia,
Just give
you
us
know.
one.
Somebody gotta go, man.
Give
LaJonte,
us
they gotta
one.
come get my dog, man.
Yeah, they got to get Tay, bro. Tay got to go in, go in through, bro.
They only got what 70, 78 more picks? What we
Yeah,
at 181? What is it's 255 picks, right?
I believe so. Yeah, we at
Hey,
181.
hey, Jerome, you know the
Yeah.
Eagles
Got
also got polar
74
bear.
picks left.
The Eagles got polar bear too, dog. That
Oh yeah, I
defensive line,
seen
bro.
that.
Man, Philly
The
ain't playing,
di-
dog.
Bro, the Eagles finna
Oh,
win another Super
hold
Bowl,
on.
dog.
They got old buddy from Nebraska?
Yep.
Yeah, that defensive
Ooh.
line, bro. They rotation gonna be crazy.
I can't stand the
Hey, the
damn
Cardinals
Eagles,
did their
man.
thing though. The Cardinals snuck up and got Will Campbell, dog. Oh
Oh
my
yeah,
I'm not
god.
gonna lie. Ravens won the defensive the draft, bro. They is stacked, bro.
Yeah. Hey, they
yeah,
kicking
they
ass.
did. They
There's
I
the
ain't
stacked,
gonna
bro.
Cardinals
lie.
got on defense in this draft, bro. He
No,
went
hell no.
crazy.
You ain't see who the Ravens got, bro. They are stacked, bro.
Their kids. I'm gonna have to look at their picks,
Yeah, the
man.
Eagles and the Ravens. They loaded on. They
They
loaded
know
up.
how to pick some defensive players, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, the Steelers too. They got that defense in from Ohio State.
Oh, Jack Sawyer, yeah, that was a good pick
Yeah,
too.
Man,
Yeah.
I
and the
hope Aaron
defensive
Rodgers retire, man. I hope Aaron Rodgers retire. But the Steelers doing my boy
So
dirty,
the
man. I
Steelers
hope Aaron
come
Rodgers
off. You
retire.
wild, man. Come on, bro.
Get there, man. They full of manure, man. They
Come
played him,
on,
man.
bro.
Everybody thought he was going there. That's why they all had on the all black, man. They thought he was going there, man. They played him.
Man.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
Hey, that's good, Tiger. Hey, McCord staying home.
yeah,
Ain't he from Philly? He from that area, ain't
yeah, that's good for him. I think he's from
Yeah,
here.
he is. He from that area. He from Philly.
Yeah.
he? That's big time.
Who y'all think gonna be the next Colorado player to go, man? Or we only gonna have two? And we're gonna have to hear this shit for the rest of
I
this
think
year, man.
BJ Green might be the way they snatching these
BJ.
15 off the board.
If I was
Mm,
still a betting man, I'm going with Wester.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
yeah.
I'm
Dante.
going with Wester,
Yeah,
man.
I'm going with Wester, bro.
Give me John Tay, man. Come
You
on,
think
Wester.
Wester gonna go before Shiloh get an opportunity?
Hell yeah.
Dang, so the Browns is done. So that
Yeah,
means
they done.
Shiloh and Shador won't be on the same team, man.
I
They
mean, they
they
can still
they
trade
they
in.
They can still, yeah,
yeah, they can
undrafted
still
free
trade
agent. You
him.
still bring him in.
Dog, see, like if the Browns really want to like do the right thing, they'd have got Shadua before Gable then came back and got
I'll
shot.
trade up on the
Bro,
last 5 picks and go get Charlotte at the end.
They, instead of getting Gable, they got Shadua and then came and got Shiloh. If they
hey,
was
but
really
think about this, dog. The Browns could have had Travis Hunter and Shador if they would have traded
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
pick.
yeah.
That's what
Bruh,
they should have did, bro.
promo. That's what they been should have did, man.
That's what they should have did, dog. They
They
should have did
wasted a
that.
pick on Dylan Gabriel. We talking about 5'11" NFL quarterback. Come
Hey,
on.
promo. You see why I say it's dysfunctional? Cause see, it makes sense. I
Yeah,
told y'all
yep,
the couch experts make more sense than the people getting paid.
And then on top of that, if you did would have go Travis in the first round, that Dylan Gabriel pick, you could have got an offensive lineman, and then you could have got
yep,
Shador in the fifth. Come
Yup.
on,
Yo,
bro.
yep.
dog, honestly though, I think and dog, forgive me, but I just gotta speak my mind, bro. I gotta speak my mind. Ever since that thing came out with Travis and his old lady and all that, like that riff, and he felt like he had to protect this girl, I can kind of tell it was a little different. Like even in the bowl game, like Travis was like he was on a different level. Like on like he wasn't. I understand you want to win, you competitive, but like he wasn't showing should do the same kind of love you should do.
Yeah, he stayed away from him because he knew being attached to them that just magnifies the attention that he's
yeah,
gonna get, bro. So he gotta he's a star in itself, but he ain't like he is attached to Coach Pride and them, dog. So he had to detach himself. And I'm
yeah,
not mad at him for it, man. Like you gotta do what you gotta do. Plus, at the end of the day, like he got to take care of his family. Coach Prime done been rich forever.
yeah.
Travis family have it, man. So he got to do what he got to do to get to his ultimate goal, which is to get that bag for his family. So whatever he got to do that, I'm not mad at him, man. I know it's still all love between them.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
It
It's
ain't, it ain't, it ain't, it ain't personal. It's just business, man. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
it
I
is.
think honestly, I think that's why I picked Adidas. Cause ain't no way you telling me Nike ain't giving the same opportunity. Like, yeah, we can put your little brother on too. Like that's
Yeah.
nothing. Like they got the
Oh
money
no,
Exactly.
to do that.
but they
Yeah,
said
he was
that's why
trying to
he did it.
detach.
Yeah, you
He
think
said
Adidas
Nike
you got
wouldn't
to
do it.
detach a little bit, man.
Hey,
He said
I
the
love it.
word
I
on the
love
street
it.
is Nike wouldn't do it. Adidas allow his brother to be on that deal with him. Nike would give him that same
Mm.
thing
Bro,
because
I
his
Mm.
love
brother's still in
the
high school and he got a he's on that Adidas deal with him.
I,
bro. I
I
love
thought that
the.
could have been part. Oh my fault. Go ahead,
No, I was just saying. I just love the Browns running back run right now. It's looking crazy.
Oh, it's
bro.
crazy.
Shador with a run game though. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
Chubbs,
Oh,
who
hey,
they had?
last question
Chubbs,
of the day.
Hunt,
Juggins.
Last
Junkins,
question of the day. I got
and
to call.
Pierce.
Go ahead.
So look, how y'all feel about the Hood brothers leaving?
I hate it, man.
I hate it too, but they had to go get that
I hate
money,
it.
man.
Hey,
Yep, that's
No,
my
no, no.
dog.
It wasn't a money situation. Coaching already confirmed. He said they had the new coach, which is Marshall Falk. I guess they want Brandon Hood, and Colton Hood said that was a package. So if you get rid of my brother, you gotta get rid of me. He already said it on
Damn,
Oh,
for
Twitter.
real?
Yeah, he said it on
right.
Come
Twitter.
on,
It's already
Falk,
on Twitter.
man. Come on, man. Why we can't never figure the running back stuff out? Like,
Yeah,
Coach
I don't
probably
get it.
just go get the original running back coach from Jackson State because they had a crazy running game back then. Like, was that
Yup.
Flea? Flea won that Jackson State, was he?
yeah, that
Nah,
fleet.
he
Yeah,
was
he
there.
Yeah,
Oh
He was
my
there.
gosh, bro.
You know
What
we
is
yeah,
had.
going on?
he already confirmed it on Twitter. So he was like, you getting rid of my brother, bro. You gotta get rid of me too.
Yeah, they're a package deal, man. I feel him on that.
yeah.
The cousin left too. I see him
Yeah,
post too.
yeah. He
He
could.
left
Yeah,
too.
Hey, they can come to Norfolk State, baby. Might get paid.
It might. Shit, run it up with Vic.
Them boys going somewhere in the Big 12. I can promise you that.
Syracuse.
Colton kind of
Trey
messed.
Brown make that call.
He kind of messed up his reputation doing that though.
Who?
Colton, he kind of messed up his reputation doing that.
How?
Like
I don't think
if
so.
you saying you leaving just because your brother not getting no burn, like I mean,
No, but you gotta, but Bucket, you gotta think about it. Brandon Hood was a walk on. He didn't have no scholarship. Colton Hood did.
right?
So that means he's not gonna get a scholarship this year.
But what if he
So
a
he's
walk on
looking out for
somewhere
his brother.
else and they not looking at him?
Dog, don't you know Colton Hood probably gonna be one of the best DBs in the country, dog?
Yep.
I know
Somebody
that,
gonna
but
get him.
he's saying he leaving a certain place, Colorado, because of his brother not getting no burn. So it's like, what if nobody else want to take his brother either? Then what?
Dog, his brother's good. Dog, his brother scored a
He's
touchdown.
good.
I'm not saying he's not good, but I'm saying he's not
Nobody
getting no
else
burn on
take.
Colorado. So
Like,
what if
Oh,
he's not getting
Devin
no
Neal
burn
went to
nowhere
the
else?
Saints. Devin Neal went to the Saints. All the Big 12 backs is going, dog.
Yeah.
All of them.
I
dog,
I
like
mean,
it.
but he wasn't.
Devin
Look at the
Neal.
running back rotation. Like to me, Brandon Hood the best running back on the team. He ain't get no burn.
exactly, bro. So it's like one of the best running backs on the team now. Since Augusta left, he was one of the best backs.
And we thin in the running back round. I don't understand that.
Bro,
Why?
what we gotta understand, these cats, they don't want to wait their turn, dog. You
Dog,
have to wait your turn, bro. I don't understand why the
big
dynamic
deal,
has
dog.
changed so much in college football. You have to wait your turn. Sometimes you gotta sit out for 3 years before you get a chance.
Man,
No,
You
if
gotta
you
wait your
behind
turn,
somebody
bro.
sitting
these little
behind,
dudes looking at
if you
Jeremiah
behind
Smith, bro.
somebody worth sitting behind, yeah. If you
But the
believe you better
season
than that
hasn't
little
even
Johnny,
started, dog. You know people
come
lose
on, man.
positions every year. Like people
Bro, he
get their
ain't touched the
position took
field
every
last year.
year.
Bro, he ain't touched the field last year.
But what I'm saying is he doesn't know. He could have got a position this year. He didn't even give it
Dog,
a shot.
scholarship.
You
Nah.
missing the point though.
Well, did
They
did
played
y'all see the
Charlie
tweet?
over him, bro. He
Did
better
y'all
than
see the
Charlie.
Did y'all see the tweet from Pastor E. Dewey Smith? He
Yeah,
said they didn't want one of the brothers.
Oh, they
yeah.
didn't want
Yeah,
Hood.
They didn't want
They
Brandon
didn't
Hood.
want Brandon
yeah.
Hood.
And
So they
Right.
didn't
Him and Kevin
they
Mathis was
ain't,
going at it on Twitter.
yeah.
So
They
why
ain't
you gonna
want
wait?
him. They didn't
If they
want
don't
him.
want him, why
So
you
that'll
wait?
lose to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you forced out. Like they don't
But
want you.
If they
that's
came and
dumb
told
though,
him that
because
they
if
didn't want him, then that's different. If
but
they
that's
came and
dumb
told him
though
we don't
if they
want you,
didn't want him because like the running back room is thin. So why do you not want Brandon Hood? I'm
That,
I'll
yeah,
tell you,
confused.
they
that's what I
probably
don't
finna
understand.
get old boy from Cal, man.
Nah, he just signed with UCLA or something like that already.
Oh, did
Yeah,
he?
he
Yeah,
already
yeah.
signed. Yeah,
He
Yeah,
already signed. He
Oh
going.
that's what I'm
my
saying.
gosh, we
He didn't
looking
even come to Boulder.
lost, bro.
Hey, so why
He was
Lester
supposed to
left
come, but he
then?
didn't show up. Or
Why
he
did
didn't
Wester
come.
hit the portal?
Why Wester leave? Probably same thing. They ain't let him
Oh no!
play.
Oh, he said it
I
on
don't know.
Twitter too. The Wester left because he said this is last year. So I mean, I guess he wasn't getting no burn either.
Are the
Yeah,
linebacker left too?
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah.
We lost a whole bunch of players, dog.
Yeah.
See,
Last
hey,
minute
Jerome,
too.
see, that's you and LG fault. Y'all was giving Sam Brown and Bill Belichick a hard time.
Oh man. I want the Hood brothers. And all of them was some of my favorite players too, bro. That just make me
Yeah.
mad as hell.
yeah. So all we got is Dylan Hayden right now. So yeah,
Hayden and Michael Welch. Michael Hayden and
man,
Welch.
Michael West
Hey, I
injury
hope. Hey,
prone.
Oh,
they
come
got
on,
Hayden Hurst
Bucket.
gonna
Don't
lead
run
the
him
team.
down like that, bro.
He injury prone, bro. Ain't no guarantee with him.
Yeah, Michael Wells didn't play neither one of the spring games, and he didn't make it through the season.
Come on, bro. He ain't no guarantee with him, bro. So we only got Dylan Hayden.
They'll be in that portal, man. Hey, gotta pull a rabbit out the hat. Shador drafted now. Hey, you better be back on the phone lines, Prime.
That's crazy that we got Marshall Fault and we don't even got a running back room no more.
Hey, yeah. Running back coach got to be able to recruit, man. Fault better step it up.
Yeah.
Like he ain't signed nobody yet. We just looking lost.
They got
Yeah.
that one dude from Incarnate
So
Ward coming
hey
in. He like
Tiger,
5'8".
your worst nightmare about to come true, Tiger.
What's that?
Salter finna lead the team in wrestling.
Promo
That's
wild,
what
man.
BY
Come on,
said.
bro.
That's what BY said.
And I'm gonna show y'all that the only time that worked was when Cam Newton was doing it, and Cam Newton like a baby dinosaur.
Yo, Bucket, I'm gonna have to walk back my 1,000-yard back thing, man. It ain't happening no more, bro.
Man, it ain't. I was with you with IA too, bro. It ain't happening,
It ain't happening no more, man. I'm gonna have to walk it back. Dang.
bro.
Hey, so let me ask
We
y'all
not
a
running the
question.
ball this year.
So why don't Prime do like all these other teams doing? If they gonna tamper with you, won't you go get a running back? Let's go tamper with some running back.
Cause he gonna get lynched like Shador just got lynched.
Right.
Hey, Fran Brown just called out Texas.
Bro, the Steelers
Texas.
took Will Howard, dog. I want to slap the
Oh,
Steelers, man.
Man,
They took
Hey
Will
man,
Howard,
hey,
you
I'm
dog.
done with Mike Tomlin,
hey,
bro.
you
hey, DK
gotta be
Metcalf
kidding
finna
me,
demand a
bro.
trade.
That nigga is not no Ben Roethlisberger. Stop it.
Bro, what is
I'm
that's
done
some
with
bullshit, man.
I'm
Hey,
done with Mike
I'm
Pittsburgh dropped the
down,
Tomlin,
ball.
bro.
bro.
I'm down, bro.
Go
Pittsburgh
ahead and
dropped the
show the
ball,
Steelers
man.
war
They
room
could
so
have
I
had
can
Kyle
see what
McCord
Mike
or
Tomlin looking
Shador,
like.
I feel
and
like
they
I'm
just
better recruiting than anybody in the NFL at this point.
yeah, yeah. This is
Oh
crazy.
man.
They got all them dynamic wide receivers, and you gonna take this guy? Come on, man.
They must be all in on Aaron Rodgers at this point. They gotta be, bro.
Yeah,
Ain't
but
no
he
way.
about 50, man.
Yeah.
He about
Ain't
50.
no way though. Cause who else on their roster? Like what quarterback they got on their roster? Mason Rudolph? Come
Mason
on, man.
Rudolph, bruh.
Come on, man. What are we doing, man?
This is crazy.
No, I,
They
Damn,
dropped the
man.
ball, bro.
Shador really got fucked.
Pickett almost left the team last year. Dude
Yeah,
going,
pick it with the Browns.
Yeah, pick it gone.
are you gone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cleveland got it.
You
That's what I'm
talking
saying.
about
Cleveland got
George
five
Pickens.
quarterbacks.
You talking about George Pickens, Tiger.
No, the quarterback, Cody Pickett.
No, I'm talking about the
Oh,
white.
No,
yeah, George Pickens. He talking about the wide
Cody
No,
receiver.
Cody
Pickens.
yeah,
Cody
the
Pick.
wide receiver
They
still
gave
there.
this man a whole different first name.
Man, bro, Provo, you something else, boy.
No, he's still there. George Pickens still there.
Yeah, that was, I thought they was like they got him and DJ Metcalf.
Yeah.
Bro, they really got this. Come on, Tomlin.
Cook,
I'm
I ain't
so
worried about it, man.
mad,
He finally
man.
home, man.
His
That boy
hands
done
was tied.
celebrated. He jumped in the pool. He good, bro.
His hands was tied.
Tomlin is not one of us, bro.
If he would have picked Shador, he'd have got fired, bro. He'd have got. This been the first time that many.
Ran out of town, huh? That Hunt family would have ran him out of there.
Man,
That's
bro,
cool
this is
though. Hey,
sad. This still a sad day, man.
nah, it ain't a sad day. Man got picked. Look, hey, they ain't flying no PJ out there for him. They gonna send him a ticket. He gonna have to
Hey,
get on that Southwest flight
hey,
to Cleveland,
last question. You gonna go
unless
left
he
or
get his
right?
own PJ.
Hey, last question.
Southwest, man, should do on Frontier.
Left or right, y'all. We started the promo.
What
Hey,
you
we
say?
started the promo. We going left or right with this question. Started promo. How y'all think Juju felt watching Shador sit there going through this? How you think both of them quarterbacks felt watching Shador
Well,
struggle get pick? Go promo.
I don't think it's gonna affect them. My personal opinion, I think Shador taking all those sacks running backwards, I think that's what hurt him. Not checking that ball down. They check the ball down. They're not gonna be losing all those yards. So it made it. I know the line was bad, but some of those sacks with him running all the way back, I didn't think he had to do that. He could do the ball out of bounds, or you know what I mean. Let's get rid of the ball. So I don't think that's gonna affect them, and it's not gonna affect their draft stock when it's their time to come up.
So you think he went this late to draft because he was taking sacks?
Running backwards. I mean, think about it. In the NFL, they expect you to get rid of that ball in like 3 seconds, 0.3 seconds. Even if ain't nothing there, you got to get rid of the ball. Check down, throw it out of bounds. He wasn't doing that.
All right. Go ahead, Ron.
Oh, it's on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna affect them. This was a direct attack on the Sanders family, man. The Sanders family, like as long as you don't got that Sanders as your last name, you're gonna be straight. Plus, I think it was good for them boys to see that because now they know, like, if I want to go to the NFL, I can't be popping off crazy like Shador and Prime. And like, I gotta stay in line if that's what I want to do. So, I think it was a lesson learned for everybody that you can still be yourself, but sometimes, unfortunately, if you're trying to go to the NFL, you gotta chill. So, I don't think it's gonna affect them at all. They last name not Sanders. I don't think it's gonna have an impact on them if they ball.
All right. Go ahead. See you, boss.
Yeah, I kind of agree with what Rome said. I think that I don't think it affect them as much as far as the league or the shield is concerned. I think it'll be more affecting them psychologically, if anything, versus them being a concerted effort. I just think that it still has some of the Sanders situation mixed with a couple of other things and a couple other things, but I think they'll be all right.
as long as they just go out there and handle their business, I don't think they'll be affected. I think they should be good.
All right. JR is on you.
Yeah, I look at it a little bit different, man. For Juju, he unaffected. He hasn't thrown a collegiate pass yet, so he got time to break all kind of records. But for K Salt, this being his last year, look, K Salt fit that mold. He the flavor of what the NFL looking for, a mobile QB and stuff like that. So K Salt got to run it up, man. Like you got to run it up. Whatever your stats need to look like, they got to be ran up. We talking about 3,500 passing yards, 1,000 rushing yards. If that's the case, and put 30 touchdowns on that through the air, run it up so you can get drafted. Real talk.
So you saying he
Because
got to change?
I think it could affect K Salt for sure.
So you saying he might change his mindset to where I almost got to put myself in the Heisman content to get drafted.
Got to run it up. Yup.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, Bucket, take off.
I mean, basically, like Jim Boston said, it won't affect Juju. I mean, he not really in the limelight like that, even though he bought some Jerry and shit like that. He not really in the limelight to where, like, you know what I'm saying, just really just pop it off. So I don't think it's gonna really affect him how it affected Shador. But Queso, I mean, you kind of can see a little cockiness, a little arrogant to him a little bit, but he humble with it kind of. So I feel like, yeah, he really got to run it up this season to really, you know, get his name out there. But yeah, I think it affect Queso, but not Juju.
Mm. All right, man. Well, look, y'all, I gotta go to work tonight, so let me get off this. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me on the show, and I hope it work out for Shador. But I think they're gonna play games with my man. But I hope it work out. I hope he become a starter, break records, change that organization around, or he do what he gotta do and get traded to a team he really want to be at. But I don't know. I just feel like they finna do some shenanigans. We will keep an eye on this, and we will keep reporting back. All right. Y'all be safe, man. I'll check with y'all tomorrow.
All right.
All right, man.